Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Today we've got 3.5 hours roughly to see how much more we can do on Genshin Impact. The aim is to complete more story missions and just generally enjoy the chilled out stream that Genshin provides. That is the plan for today. There are some events ongoing. We tried to do one in the previous Genshin stream and we are not strong enough to really do much with it. So we probably won't do much more with that. We've got plenty of missions to do, side quests, story. So the plan is just to work our way through things, maybe a little bit of exploration as well. There's a few areas we've not been to still. There's still things to pick up and do. There's always something to do on Genshin Impact. And with 3 and a bit hours to do it in, we're just going to chill out, relax, have a nice relaxing Friday stream. And this is one of the reasons I keep putting Genshin Impact as a Friday morning stream, because it is so chilled. We can just relax and do what we want to do and just have fun with it at the same time. Massive thank you to everyone that joined us last night for Gotham Knights. The views was incredible and we achieved what we needed to achieve, so the platinum will happen today, annoyingly off stream because I've got to finish the collectible side of things, but we will have the platinum and the channel's 12th platinum by end of play today. That is the plan, and then we'll do a look back video either next week or the week after, talking about what we think about the game itself. Let me just check the sound is okay. Yeah, sounds good. Well, I'm just going to do our usual tweet. Bear with me while I do so. I can't type and talk, but we'll try and do it as quickly as we can. But yeah, this is the reason I put Genshin Impact on a Friday morning, just because it's a nice, chilled out, relaxing game to play. We've got a few things I want to try and achieve. We can even do some story missions in terms of the other story where you need keys to unlock. We can do some of those as well, as we have really enjoyed those recently. So that might be something to think about doing as well. A big thank you to the new subscribers. We are kind of sitting around the same mark. We've been kind of up and down recently with subscribers. We've been getting close to the 930 mark and then losing it and back up and losing it again. These things happen. We'll just enjoy the ride that we're on. Mainly that's the focus. I still think we'll get to 1,000. It's just a case of when. At the end of the day, it will happen when it happens. I did log in yesterday and pick up our marvelous box from our friend just here, so we'll pick another one up as well. As long as we've got the items to exchange, it's all good. So another 40 Prima Gems. There are 2 more days left of this. If we actually have a look at it, it will tell us we can't. We've already got today's. If we go and have a quick look at the event itself, the marvelous merchandise, we've got 2 days to pick up 2 more boxes. So I'll have to log in on days we're not streaming. Saturday and Sunday, because then we'll get the 100 Prima Gem box for having all 5 days logged in. Thank you for the likes, much appreciated over there. So we'll come back. We'll do that off stream because obviously we're not streaming Genshin Saturday, Sunday. So I'll try and get those done. So we've got some more there. We've already done the test runs. We did them off stream to make sure we've got the Prima Gems. Fabulous Fungus is done. We finished outside the canvas, inside the lens in the previous stream, and we did give this a go. We are not strong enough, or we haven't got enough depth in our teams, I think is the issue. We are strong enough, we just don't have the depth to really do much in this event, unfortunately. But there is still plenty of other things to do. Let's just grab our login rewards, there we go. And we're currently sitting at 931 Prima Gems. Which means we need around 670, 669 essentially to do 10 wishes. We did 10 wishes in the previous stream and got a spear. So it wasn't fantastic. Mission-wise, we're still kind of trying to finish this one off. This is through the motions to the heart. We've got to go and go with Schubert to meet his friends. We have got quite a lot to do in terms of just general side missions and stuff. Unexpected guests we cannot do just yet. There are other quests we need to do, and we haven't got that come up just yet, so I don't know how we need to do that. We'll have to sort that one out and try and see where that is and why we can't do it yet. Obviously, commissions will give us keys. We've got other world quests to do, and then we have all these side quests. Some of them give Prima Gems as well, so we could prioritize the Prima Gems things and see if we can gain anything from those. Thank you for the like, Rollers, much appreciated. But let's finish off the quest we started. We started ages ago, did a bit more in the last stream. So that's what we're going to do first. And that is just over here. I don't know how healed we are, we'll just double check that. Let's heal first. So we're just going to have a nice chilled out day, morning stream with hopefully a few quests completed along the way. And yeah, just have a nice Friday morning essentially. That's my plan. We'll grab these while we're here. Windmill asters. Always need windmill asters. There is some fish there. Might be worth quickly grabbing those. I have been trying to fish a little bit off stream just to keep up with it. We're still a long way, I think, away from actually getting anything decent from fishing. But we'll quickly grab a few fish while we're here. I think it is ideal to try and do it whenever we see them. Mainly because it's one of those things we've got to try and do as much as we can to get all the rewards from it. So it is worth doing it whenever we see the fish there. Now we have got a better. We've got the real. I think it's called the real or the line thing. It increases the ability to fish and speeds up the catching. As you can see, it doesn't take long to catch smaller fish. I'm not going to be here long. We're just going to grab a few fish because we're nearby anyway. Grabbed a few windmill asters. Yeah, the problem with the hyperstasis event that we found in the last stream, we don't have the depth. We have a lot of characters we haven't used. And because of that, we are struggling a little bit for depth in teams. We've only really got one Pyro character that's a decent level. We've only got one Cryo character that's a decent level. So we kind of need to start looking at some of the other characters we haven't used, level them up as well to try and get them at roughly the same point as everything else. Just so it gives us more depth for some of these events, because we are struggling with that. That's our current issue, is we're struggling for depth in our team. And I know I don't change character very often. We've got a team that works. So I think we kind of may need to change things up a bit. Just try something different. Just going to quickly catch this big fish that's here, and then we'll move on. I just thought whilst we're here, it makes sense. I've got the wrong bait on that. I think I have. I haven't got any of the other bait. Okay. We won't be able to catch the big fish then. I don't think he wants to come and see us. Dominic Studio, hospital. Yeah, me and my little boy keep up with WWE, Dennis. We do watch it. We are up to date. It is completely different what it used to be like, though. It's a lot more family friendly now. So this was the quest we were in the middle of ages ago. We haven't had a chance to finish it for ages. We started because we needed to use a character, but they were locked behind this quest. So we started the quest and never really got back to it because it was just for an event. So let's finish it off hopefully today. We did a bit of it last stream as well. I feel sorry for killing the boar, but it was attacking us. I had to defend myself. So let's go and do this and see what we're going to find inside here. Behind enemy lines. After winning Schubert's trust, decided to take you to see his friends from a distant land. The Fatui may be skulking within. It's recommending... recommended party level 80. This could be tricky. And the recommended elements, we have not got none in our team. Okay, I may swap Beidou out. What have we got? We have got... It reckons we should have Hydro and Cryo.
I'm looking
I'm going to put a Cryo in.
this.
Kaya can come in. I'm pretty sure Kaya is fine. So we'll use that. We can do that. I think we have Beidou in because she's a very good our best Electro character.
Why have you put on a mask?
We can swap in Cairo whenever we need to. I think we need to look at some of the other characters and start trying to get them up a few levels as well. I think that's a big thing. But how are you this morning, Dennis? Hope you're well. I don't wish to be seen by any strangers.
Even if they are powerful, our status is much higher than theirs in the land of Mondstadt. And therefore, we shouldn't allow them to admire our true faces so easily. I see.
Yeah, last night's stream of Gotham Knights was incredible. Just over 400 views
shall we?
in
I'll
a 2-hour
introduce
stream.
you
It's
as my
amazing.
guest.
We just can't seem to break this 930 subscriber barrier, though. We get close all the time, and then we
As you'll
drop back
see in
again.
a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of
We just can't
Favonius.
seem to get over
But
that
it's the
kind of
only
little
place
line.
around
We'll get there.
Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
I need to do that Eremites mission because it's annoying me. They keeps coming up. He's not even walking.
Of course
I was meant to
not.
walk with him.
An aristocrat
There
always
you go.
moves
I was
with
letting him talk because he
graceful
wasn't walking, but
steps.
it's because we weren't
Moving
walking.
hurriedly is unacceptable.
They don't move fast. But yeah, I think the Eremite mission we're going to have to do because it's really annoying me how much it keeps popping up when we're in the middle of something else. That's something we'll look at. You would beat Dominic up if I was in his place. How is Dominic? Oh, no, it's because, so, if you remember WWE back in the day, now it's just a lot more friendly, family friendly. There's no blood, less weapons, that kind of stuff.
As expected, it's the Fatui!
It is the
As
Fatui.
expected.
Because we always see them around the city.
It's not, being family friendly isn't a bad thing. I didn't mean it in a bad way. It's still a deep. We remember my boy watching for the storylines. He's got his favourites, and you know we'd have nice, chilled out time watching
But they
it.
are favourable business.
Hold it right there.
But there's a lot less
Who's
weapons
this?
used.
If you really must know, they're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even the slightest, then you will be held accountable by the Lawrence clan.
But this matter is of utmost secrecy. We must exercise caution.
You dare question the ways of a nobleman? I don't have time for this. Make way.
No need to sound all high and mighty like that. Fine. You may proceed.
Led us through. I was expecting a fight, but we haven't had one yet. Considering we had to pick a team, level 18. Oh, there we go. Resurrection door.
In past
There's going to be a
times,
fight
it
in a
would be
minute.
dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye.
If you see a resurrection door open up, you know there's about to be a
Such
fight.
glory will return to me again before long.
I think we're going to speak to Sergey. Sergey?
Where have I seen this person before? And who, may I ask, is this? We mustn't bring just anyone in here.
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are completely trustworthy. You have the word of the Lawrence clan.
Completely trustworthy we are. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Our plans are
I'm really looking forward to
strictly
tomorrow evening. We've got
confidential.
Ivor's
It's not
story
wise
coming
to
to an
bring in
end.
an outsider at
I'm
this
looking forward to
time.
seeing how that works.
Furthermore, there's been word that an outlander who joined the Knights of Favonius has been very active in Mondstadt recently.
Don't be ridiculous. Besides,
No, new
my
banners now,
guest
yeah,
is
Dennis.
well versed in the
It's the same
etiquette
banner.
of the nobility. I must treat them with the proper mutual respect. The Knights of Favonius pay no regard to such details. They could never understand the intricacies of our etiquette.
And what about this thing?
That's a Paimon.
You mean Paimon?
Enough! You dare question my word? Need I remind you who it is who has made your activity in Mondstadt possible? Without the support of the Lawrence clan, you would have all been driven out by the Knights of Favonius like dogs. You must immediately offer your sincerest apologies to my friend. You've offended their honor.
Fine. I'll take your word and make no further inquiries. Now, to the matter at hand. Did you bring the diagram of Mondstadt's defenses as promised?
So they're planning to attack Mondstadt.
So that's what's going on here.
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Let me see. Why is it so poorly drawn? Everything's so squiggly and crooked. And what is this shape supposed to be?
Excuse me?
I got, by the way, I got my first
to great lengths to carefully draw this map
email
by
to do
hand
with
myself.
sponsorship and
That shape
advertising
is the symbol
this morning.
of the Knights
They are.
of
I've researched the
Favonius.
company. They're a proper company, but I won't be doing it.
see.
As I've said previously,
Crude, but
any company
I
that
can
wants
make
us
do.
to
Are you
talk
able
about
to
them in a
verify
video
that this is all
or
reliable
advertise their
information?
product, if it's not something
Of
I
course,
use
you needn't
myself,
worry
then I've
about
got no
that.
interest.
Don't forget
You know,
what
the
we
amount of
agreed
people
upon.
you see advertise
The
things they
flag of the
don't
Lawrence
use.
clan will fly
I just
above
don't
the Knights
agree
of
with it.
Favonius headquarters. The rights
And
to
this
that
is
building,
a
as well as the
cryptocurrency
whole of Mondstadt
platform
belong
that
to the Lawrence
I don't do
clan.
cryptocurrency. I've got no
Yes,
interest.
yes, we will both profit from this
So
agreement.
why
There's
should I
no use
advertise something
haggling
I
over the
do not
details.
use?
We
I'm
will
not
make
going to
good use
lie.
of the
I'm not
intel
going
you
to say, you know,
provided.
this is brilliant.
Also,
You've got to use this
be
platform
certain
because I
not to
don't do it
divulge
myself.
our identity. There would be diplomatic
So
consequences.
unless there's someone out there that
you know.
wants to pay me to
Don't
advertise
worry,
their
this
product that I
matter is
use,
only between you and I.
there's not much point
And
because I won't
my
be
new
doing it.
friend here. No one else will know of it. Once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and rebuke their pathetic rule over Mondstadt.
So that's all he wants. He wants to take
Then
over Mondstadt
the city and
and
all its
rule
people will
as
once
the
again
Lawrence
be
clan.
under the rightful and unwavering rule of the Lawrence clan. Perfect. Just as it once was, and just as it should be.
May I remind you once again that we mustn't act rashly. That is all. For now.
Very well.
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
No need to keep up appearances.
It's the honorary knight and their trusty companion Paimon. We're here to crush your evil schemes into dust. Dust!
And breathe.
So this was all just a ploy to deceive me!
It worked.
It's your own fault. Who would put so much trust in someone based purely on their manners?
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh? We'll see about that!
Yeah, we're fighting the Fatui, I'm guessing.
Just as I expected. I knew I should have never trusted these foolish aristocrats. No matter, we already have the intel we need. Get them!
Okay, time for us to fight. We knew this was coming.
They're
We
running
are,
off in different
we are slightly under-leveled, so we'll see how this goes, shall we?
This place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first and then deal with Schubert later.
You can't run! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! Go ahead! Disappear!
Bit of Zhao magic. One down, one to go.
Worthless! Here! Send this quickly!
Yeah, this guy has got a shield, so we've got to watch out for.
Cool it!
Get out of here!
Shield's nearly down though.
Enter time!
Propagate! I slipped up. Scatter!
Got to keep getting the reactions as much as we can here.
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen in time.
Let's end this quickly!
Get out of here!
Nice reaction there. I got him down. No point using Zhao again just yet. There we go, he's down. Time to leave. Now they know who we are.
Is that Eula?
Ah,
Don't touch me! Get out of my way! I'll leave on
we
my
have
own!
foiled their evil plot.
Seems we finally caught up with you. This place is crawling with Fatui. Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
It was all worth it.
Aha! I see now. So you're the one that taught them our etiquette. And I thought you despised such pleasantries. Furthermore, there is a rule in our family. Such traditions are never to be taught to outsiders.
Ah yes, rings a bell. So what? I had no reason not to teach them.
You have brought shame to our family and ruined my plans. It's all for naught now.
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle. But you were well aware that it was not the right thing to do. As a Knight of Favonius, I could not overlook your actions.
Knight of Favonius? Let's get one thing straight. I am your uncle, and you are a member of the Lawrence clan. You should strive to restore your family's glory. You still have a chance. Defeat every Knight of Favonius here, and leave with me. Then I shall plead with the family to spare you, and give you a new beginning.
So just to be clear, you want a Knight of Favonius to attack the Knights of Favonius?
I shall say this one last time. You are not a Knight of Favonius. You are a descendant of the Lawrence clan. The blood of the Lawrence clan flows in your veins. You must comply with the will of the family.
Since when have I ever complied with the will of the family?
Why, you unruly maid!
If anyone should be angry, it should be me. As a member of the Lawrence clan, you knowingly plotted against the city of Mondstadt and threatened its safety. Had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make trying to keep the plans under wraps?
You dare lecture me?
That's why you never work with families.
In the name of the family that you so dearly revere, Uncle Schubert. I've never experienced the age of glory you always speak of. And I've never understood our family's incessant pursuit of it. But I am capable of discerning right from wrong. And I deeply understand what freedom means to the people of Mondstadt. The Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
Oh, the disgrace of it all! How could such a rebellious monster emerge from our own family?
Because of the way you treated her.
Things are starting to get pretty hysterical here. Politeness and elegance seem to have gone out the window.
That's enough fuss for today. You two, take him away. The honorary knight and I have other matters to attend to.
Do we? Okay.
Given that you've already taken action, I assume you've come across some conclusive evidence?
We do. The Fatui are in possession of a diagram Mondstadt's defenses.
Paimon took a peek at their diagram. Your uncle had mapped out all of the Knight's patrol routes and marked out key information about Mondstadt.
And there was me thinking that he was just another elder of the family. And a lazy one at that. I never suspected he could stoop this low. So stubborn. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
I believe her as well.
Let's discuss this later. Our first priority is recovering that diagram.
Okay, we've got to recover the diagram by the sounds of it. She's back up here. The fire is gone. Go deep within and retrieve the diagram. Okay. Whoa. Ah. Right, so we need to get across that. Oh, we've got Eula as the trial. Okay, cool. We've got to somehow, once these disappear down, we need to get across. So we need to be quick, I think.
More speed.
Through. We are through. Okay. We need that one to turn. I think I can make it turn off.
Eye for an eye.
There we go. I forgot we could actually make them turn off, to be fair. The Eremite mission, we are going to do that done today because it is annoying me now. It keeps showing up. Bit of Zhao magic in there. Why are they backing away? Come here. I want them to attack me, but they're not coming over here to do so. This is annoying. There we go, he's in now. He'll start taking damage.
Get out of here! Take cover. Boring. Eye for an eye. Yeah.
Obviously, we've got Ula on with us, so we might as well use her as much as possible.
Rack and ruin.
I don't really know how to utilise her properly, so I'm obviously just trying to do what I can with her. This one in the corner is kind of weird. He keeps hiding in the corner. Although he's not lasting very long. We have got a big attack. We might save that though. There we go, he's down. I don't really know how to utilise her, so I am kind of just guessing every time we're fighting these people. There's a chest in here though. Let's pick that up. Always nice. I wonder if we can get to adventure rank 47 today. Goatee, good morning, how are you? It's alright, it happens. We were fully aware that they may not work because it had been left so long. That's not down to me, that's down to the insurance. So we were aware that was a possibility. And we were warned that there was a possibility it could make things worse, not better. So these things happen. But at least we've tried. That's the important thing. You know, at least we've tried them, and it's better than, you know, not trying anything. So it is what it is. You know, we're just going to stay positive as much as possible and just see what comes next. We've got an appointment on the 20th of December to discuss what happened. So there is a chance they'll decide to do something else. But yeah, we knew it was a possibility, so it is one of those things, unfortunately. Oh, trying to hit her there. Hit that person. Come over here. Come over here.
Rack and ruin.
I think I hit him. Right, another guy's incoming. Trying to draw them to me, to be fair.
I condemn you.
Let's end this quickly.
Eye for an eye.
Yeah, we've got a bit of healing there. I probably should have left him a little bit longer there. It gives him a chance to heal.
Rack and ruin.
Terminate. Let's end this quickly. No slacking off. Don't get frostbite. What's the hurry?
I condemn you.
Nice bit of freeze in there. We are taking damage as well. Nice explosion. Try to get the frozen guy down first. With the Xiao magic again. Xiao is the one reason we managed to do these defeat these higher enemies, to be fair. Without him, I don't know really how much we've achieved.
Blood of frost.
Right, one down.
Rack and ruin.
Uda does pack a punch, I must admit. She does really pack a punch. And I don't think we're really using her properly either, but it's working perfectly for us.
Get out of here.
A nice reaction there. The only weird thing when you gain a new character to use as a trial in a mission is if you don't know how to use them, it can be a little bit frustrating. But I think we did okay. Birthday today, next month, no money. Oh, okay. Well, happy birthday to him though. There's nothing there. I'm just seeing if there's anything around. There's stairs and things, so we'll see if there's any chests or anything hidden anywhere. Doesn't seem to be anything there. I don't know if we can get up there, we can't. Just make sure there's no chests anywhere really more than anything else. Need to protect you at all costs. I'm okay, you know, like I say, we knew there was a chance it wouldn't work. If I'd gone in not knowing that, you know, it's different, isn't it? But I knew that was could be what happens. So it is what it is. We just got to stay as positive as possible. That's the important thing. Okay, nothing around here, but I'm trying to see if there's a chest anywhere, but it doesn't seem to be. Sometimes they're hidden around, so it's worth just checking all the little corners. Well, I know we need to activate that. Okay.
Eye for an eye.
I don't know what that activated. What did that activate? Ah, the lift that I got stood off. I got off the lift because I didn't think it was going up. That's annoying, isn't it? It didn't move, so I thought I'd get off it. It'll, you know, it won't move. I've got to do something else. No, it just decided to wait. There we go, back on there. But yeah, I'm okay. Just gonna stay positive, as I say. Stay positive and see what happens. Resurrection, so there's gonna be another fight. Should have guessed that was gonna happen.
There's no other option but to fight.
Okay. We've taken on Sergei.
Everybody stand back.
Not too sure you say his name, to be fair. Sergei, I think.
I condemn you.
You dare provoke me.
Fatui incoming as well, so we're not on our own. There's more Fatui incoming.
More speed.
This guy doesn't seem to really attack, he just seems to stay out of the way, doesn't he? Although Sergei's down. More Fatui incoming though. There is a chest in there. Can we open the chest while we're fighting? We can. I think Ula is massively strong. She does come across really strong. Actually, I like her. I don't even know if we may have her. I'm not sure, to be fair. Obviously, the build is a computer build, so we may only be strong because of the computer build, to be fair. Good morning, Trophy Fanatic. How are you? Thanks for the like, orders, much appreciated.
This must be it.
How are you this morning, Trophy
Fanatic?
Fanatic?
Have already made a copy of it, but without my uncle as their puppet, there'd be no use in them attacking the city.
The Fatui wouldn't have relied only on your uncle.
True, but if their plan
I'm
had
good.
hinged
I'm okay,
purely on
thank you.
taking Mondstadt by force, as
I'm
opposed
having a
to with
better
the help
day
of a
today,
puppet,
which is nice.
they could have spared themselves the trouble.
Everything's still there, but
The
it's nice
Fatui
that
are
it's at a
dishonest,
comfortable
but they
level.
wouldn't go as far as to start an
Either
open
that,
war.
I've just got so used to
Their
all the
opposition
pain and
wouldn't
everything
just
else
be
that
Mondstadt alone.
I'm just not worried about it now. Right, that's what I was thinking.
Anyway, I'll inform the acting Grandmaster. She'll know how to handle things from here.
By the way, why did you follow us here?
Oh yeah.
The one thing that's bugging me at the minute is I need to get a video done for next Saturday, which is our 2-year
about
anniversary
that.
of the accident.
Because
We
you
did
stole
one
my
last
targets by attacking the Fatui
Uh,
I'd been tracking earlier.
And I know it's going to be difficult to talk
I came
about
to
it all
exact
again
my vengeance.
in detail.
You tried
so
to do my job
I'm
for
going
me,
to try
and I'm here to
get myself
return the
ready
favor.
to do it. So again, the diagram Mondstadt's defences was your way of exacting revenge.
Finally, after all this time, Paimon understands.
I don't have an advent calendar. My little boy and my other half do. I don't have one. Mainly because I won't eat chocolate first thing in the morning.
You were worried about
I've always been weird like that. I cannot
uncle,
eat chocolate first
so
thing in the morning.
You brought a team to take a look.
So there's no
My
point in me having
purpose
one.
was vengeance.
I've had
Don't
previous
twist
ones
the
I
story.
like Funko Pops in before.
You
and
don't
stuff.
look too
You could have had
bright,
them previously.
but it
They're not
turns out
different
you have
now.
a knack for scheming.
My little boy has 2. He has
Mark
a
my
Christmas
words,
Funko
I'll
Pop
remember
Marvel
that.
one, and he has a Kinder
What do you
Boot
mean Paimon
Wano.
doesn't look too bright?
Oh, you'll
have
open one for
seeded
me.
a
Thank
deep
you, Trophy
enmity
Fanatic.
between us. Just you wait. Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would never forget you.
So does that make us your arch enemies?
Bring it on!
I don't want to fight her because she's pretty tough.
I like your fighting spirit. I'll take this diagram back to the Knights of Favonius and take it from here.
Thank you, Goated. Much appreciated.
Well,
Hope things are going well for
see
you at the minute.
around.
That you will. And make sure not to steal my targets next time.
I think we've finally completed this mission. The Spindrift shall never return to the sea. Quest complete. We can grab our precious chest. There we go. Any other chests around? There was one the other way, the other side, but not this way, by the looks of it. 60 Prima Gems for the mission itself. Job done. Thank you for the line, much appreciated. That is mission complete. You got your Christmas cards if you both got confused. Right, happy birthday, then that's quite cool. That is cool. Okay, let's have a look where we're at. So, we're still short about 600 Prima Gems, unfortunately. But that's just one of those things. We have done that mission. We can't do Unexpected Guest. We need to complete Taurus Irakanda's chapter, Act 1. I don't know what that quest is, to be fair. It hasn't appeared yet. I'm just checking if it's one of these, actually. Taurus Irakanda's, it's there. Draconia Samalonta chapter Act 1 was during that spring grass. Draconia Samalenta. So we need to complete this one to be able to do that one to open up the next quest, it seems. Now we do have a key. Let's go and do our commissions. There's 4 of them to do. Then we'll come back, we'll do this mission. Then we'll do this mission, the Arataki Ito. And then we should be able to do the Unexpected Guest. I think that's a decent plan. I know there's other world quests here. That will pay Prima Gems as well, to be fair. But this is an Archon quest that we've been waiting to do for ages. I didn't know how we had to unlock it. And now I actually have an idea of how to unlock it. I think that should be our plan. But first, we need to get commissions out of the way to give us another key. So it gives us the 2 keys required. So I think that's a decent plan for today. Try and get that one done. And if we get a chance to go and do it, we'll go and do it. We've had that mission on there for ages. We haven't had access to it. No, in fact... I'm going to quickly do these. I want to do that Eremite mission. Because that Eremite mission is really frustrating. Because it keeps showing up all the time. And we haven't done it yet.
Disappear.
It's really annoying that it keeps showing up. Doesn't matter what mission we're doing, that one shows up all the time. So I want to try and get that one out of the way if we can. Just because it's frustrating that it's always there.
Useless. Scatter.
Big guys down, reinforcements will be incoming. There we go. I know we still want Kaya in a team, but Kaya still is the same level as Vado is, to be fair. So having her in the team, him in the team, doesn't change anything for us, really.
Don't get frostbite.
We'll take these guys out, and then we will go and do that Eremite mission, just so it's done. It doesn't keep showing up at annoying times. Right, another one down there. Big guy to deal with. Let him stop swinging for a second and we'll deal with him.
Get out of here! Propagate!
I know he's already on fire. That's the only thing we're missing, because we don't have Vado in the team currently. We're missing that reaction. But it's only a small reaction, to be fair. But Kaya does work okay. He's pretty decent level. He's level 60, the same as Vado actually is, to be fair. So I don't think we lose a massive amount by changing him. You've got to ask, how was your Thanksgiving? We're in the UK, we don't have Thanksgiving, do we? Because we're in the UK. I know quite a few American people that had it though, and they had a good one. But yeah, we don't have Thanksgiving in the UK. Okay, that's that one done. Let's quickly heal, and then we'll have a look at this Eremite mission, just so it doesn't keep showing up. You play this off stream as well? So no, I don't do any missions off stream. I have been logging in recently to collect login rewards and stuff like that, but generally I don't. Mainly because I don't have the time. Where's the mission I'm after? Join the Eremites. That's the one I want to do, because it keeps showing up otherwise, and it's really annoying. Let's go and quickly get this mission done. So no, I log in on when we're not streaming it. I do the odd commission as well, just so we get rewards for them. But generally, I only play when I stream. That's something I've always done, to be honest. And I kind of did it on purpose because if we did it off stream, we'd end up grinding, and I hate grinding. But also, we would get so far ahead, none of the streams would make sense because you'd see a load of missions done and events, and you're like, well, when did that happen? So I always made the decision not to play it away from stream, other than just doing the odd login reward and stuff like that, and a bit of fishing. But yeah, that's only few and far between, mainly because I forget more than anything else, or just don't have the time. Let's speak to Sania. I don't think they're not going to talk. We're going to have to talk for them. We're doing this mission because it keeps popping up whenever we're doing something else, and it's really annoying. So we'll just get it out of the way. How worrying. Good afternoon, Sania. What are you buying? Told you many times before, Atia. Jabari isn't interested in joining you, nor do I want him to become a mercenary. I'm not going to help you convince him. Yeah, it's just the way I've always said I would do it, to be fair. Well, that's a shame. With his culinary skills, Jabari do really well with us, and your family's financial standing will be improved greatly too. And hasn't he said before that he'd like to go out and find work? That's what he really wants. Who better to recommend work than an old friend? That's the annoying thing with side quests. Side quests don't talk. Only main quests do. Don't take anything he says seriously. He'll tell you that one day and change his mind the next. In the end, he just can't bear to leave me alone in the village. And I couldn't bear to see him slogging away by himself either. You forget the UK is different. I'm good goated. Just taking each day as it comes. And just staying happy. What's more, you're asking that he risk his neck out there as a mercenary. Even if he wanted to go, I'd stop him for sure. You gain a lot of subs. I think you should cut up your live streams. I know, I did think about that. The only issue I've got with cutting up live streams, Luna, good morning, by the way, hope you're well, is the talking. The commentary wouldn't make sense to a degree, I think. I don't know. But yeah, I know shorts help you get subscribers. It's one of those things. It happens when it happens. Let's just leave this topic be. I've got things to buy and go bother someone else. Well, alright then, you see, Traveller, this is what work looks like for me every day. Next up on my list of people to meet is Fodil. He was one of us once, but he quit. So it'll be nice if I can convince him to make a bit of a comeback. So I think we need to go and speak to Fodil. Let's go and see him then. This so far looks like it's going to be a case of us just chatting to random people. He is over here somewhere. There he is. Mr. Malplays, good morning, how are you? Attire, not you again. Persistence is one of our virtues, you know. Well, then you should know that sticking to principles is mine. Come on now, brother. I've left the organisation already, don't call me that. Right, alright, Fodil, you sure you're not considering coming back at all? I know that some of us can be a bit reckless, but most of us are perfectly law-abiding citizens. Are mercenaries law-abiding citizens? I didn't think they were. Or the Eremites, to be more precise. I've said this before, Attire, I'm not coming back. The things you speak of, I've already confirmed them with my own two eyes. Perhaps not all the Eremites are a lawless lot, and not every Eremite enjoys kicking those who've already gone down. But ill deeds spread, Attire. All it takes is one person to act like the law is merely a suggestion, and everyone else will be affected by them. Just like boss fights, important. Yeah, maybe, Luna. I'd have to have a look and see what I can do. Your mother's getting heated over some lemongrass from a neighbour going into our area. Really? Lemongrass is nice, though, is it not? Thank you for the like, much appreciated. That was. Does she not like lemongrass by any chance? I think it's nice. One person influences another, and if that group keeps acting a certain way, they will influence yet more people. I'm sure you know what that means better than I do, Attire. It is all too easy to do evil in such an environment. You wish for me to return, just as I wish for you to leave. Perhaps from your perspective, the Eremites are not an evil organisation, even if they're not exactly honourable, but you can't always live in shades of grey. This is just a word of advice. You may do with it as you will. I know, Chief. Alright, if you do leave and need a new line of work, I will help you. Are you alright? Well, there's no way I can win an argument with Fodil, I guess. What's next? Right, let's rest a bit. I've got to say, my throat's getting tired after all that. Go back and take a break. I thought for a second we'd done it and that mission was gone. Annoyingly, it's not. Mainly because this mission, it just keeps popping up at the wrong times and it's frustrating. Where are we heading? Okay, straight ahead. We're going to go and take a break, supposedly. I do wish some of the side missions had talking, so I didn't read it. The thing is, if I clicked off it too quickly, I don't know if you guys would keep on top of it. So it's easier for me to read it. Hey Uncle Atai, are you still asking her to join the Eremites? Why, if it isn't Aiton, did you tell your mother you were coming here? I did, she's working, so I went to play with Karima. Hello Uncle Atai. Uncle Atai, what do you think about the stuff we talked about last time? I've been working out this whole time and I've even been training with Karima. She's never going to catch me again in a race. That one time doesn't count. It was because I didn't eat enough for lunch that day. Anyway, I've been following the training plan you gave me. So let me take the test again. Let's see if I'm good enough to join the Eremites. Ah, so this is what you meant by... Alright then, Aiton. As a member of the Eremites, I will conduct the test once again. Come on, Karima, you join in too. Let's do this together. But I don't want to join the Eremites. I just want to stay here in the village and protect everyone. It would be nice to get Uncle Atai to test my skills. I mean, I did miss Candace for advice on how to train before. Wait, what? When did you... Good, that's the spirit. Alright, stop pouncing. If we get the chance, I'll bring you to get some pointers from Dyer. How does that sound? Really? You'd do that? We Eremites don't lie, kiddo. Before we begin the test, let's have this traveller show us the expected standards. Wait, I'm involved in this now? I haven't had the chance to do any demonstrations before. I couldn't just run around doing those and leave the kids here by themselves. That'd be too dangerous. Anyway, thanks for your help, traveller. Anyway, our traveller here is a very capable adventurer. I had to do a lot to get him to come and give you a demonstration. Better watch carefully now. Alright, what are we going to have to do? An adventurer, as in someone from the Adventurers Guild? No matter whether you're a mercenary or a guard, you will always wind up coming across a situation in which retreat is the best option. When that happens, we often live by the principle that the quicker we can get away, the better. Thank you, traveller. Now let us quickly demonstrate how to make a swift retreat. I take it just running away. A video of them jet fights. I think the government pays for it, I think. But yeah, it costs a fortune. Oh, he scratches the car. Okay, that's kind of understandable, Mr. Madblaze. If she's getting frustrated with it scratching the car, I can kind of understand why she's annoyed it's growing over. Why don't you just cut it back, though, on your side? I know it's different rules in different countries. In the UK, if a neighbour's stuff is growing into your garden, you can cut it back to the edge, the boundary of your land. Now, here's something let's demonstrate. Okay. I've got 2 minutes. I'm guessing I'm just going to run for 2 minutes, or even under that time. Follow the markers. Drop down. Why is it there? Where am I going now? Over there. How many of these markers do we need to hit? Oh, that's alright. We did it in 28 seconds. That wasn't too bad. Wow. You're so fast. I thought we were slow, to be fair. Very good, you were quick, and more importantly, very steady. Watch and learn, kids. So insist on pushing for every dangerous situation you get in. If you must retreat, retreat decisively. That means you're especially Aiton. I know. Good, let's move on to the next step. It's time for some live combat demonstration. Awesome. My dad carved me a wooden sword that I carry with me. What about you, Karima? I do a small bow, though my mother only gave me arrows without tips. That's alright. You have a sword and a bow and your boundless courage. It's all anyone really needs to begin their adventures. Remember not to run around aimlessly when you're outside the village. Stick with me and the traveller at all times. Pretty cool how aircraft. Yeah, a lot of stuff has been turned into electric, isn't it, to be fair? You're really taking them outside the village? Oh, don't you worry, I've scouted the area beforehand. There's just a bunch of sickly scorpions out there. They barely retain any offensive capabilities, so we should be alright. Whatever happens, the two of us will be there. So you're counting me in now. We're already here, you know. In for one more, in for 1,000 and such. I'll make sure we pay you according to the guild's regulations. Buckle up, kids, we're heading off. I must admit, I'm a bit nervous. So, it sounds like we've got to go and fight some scorpions to show them how it works, basically. Yeah, I didn't think this mission would involve this, but there we go. The whole point was we were going to try and get the last keys we need and then do the missions to open up another quest. Another Archon Quest. But I wanted this one done because it's annoying me. Defeat the enemies.
Scatter!
Thought he said these scorpions don't fight back very much.
This moment will be frozen in time.
They look like they do fight back a little bit. So that's one down. One to go. Scorpions down. There was a cool video of the new tackle suits of the further soldier, I suppose. They're always trying to upgrade stuff for the army as much as they can, aren't they? So there's always that. Now they're putting batters in the backpack area to regular soldiers. Yeah, they're always going to keep doing stuff to try and increase their capabilities, whether it's defense or attack. Scorpions are huge. Do we really get any closer to them? I shoot them with my bow, but they don't even flinch. But you defeated them so easily. Well, that's many years of training. But Miss Candice said I had improved. Chin up, Karima, you'll become strong eventually, but you've got to take it all one day at a time. You too, Aiton, if you keep training hard, it's only a matter of time before we let you in. If only I could get Miss Dea to teach me. The next time I see Miss Candice, I'll get her to teach me more. That's the spirit. And in the end, you didn't get anyone to join. Hey now, didn't they ever tell you not to harp on a man's private woes? We can talk about work later, and it's not as if my advertising has no effect at all. Lots of young men and women have left the village to see the outside world after hearing what I had to say, even if they didn't really want to join us. Well, we can talk about that later. I have to bring these kids back to the village now. The parents will be at least a bit worried now they've been out so long. Here's a little something for you, by the way. Thanks for coming all the way out here with me. Now I'm going to explain this to the rest of Aeromites when I go back for the debriefing. Uncle Atara, you haven't given us our test yet. That's so. Ah, yes. Let's get back to the village first, then we'll do the test there. Are we done? We are. Aeromite quest complete. That's all I wanted done, because then it won't keep showing up every time we try and do another mission. So we're going to go and do commissions. We've got 3 to do. And then once we've done the commissions, we'll go and do the 2 story missions that we're required to unlock the Archon Quest. That is the plan. Let's go and do that. And the story missions, they will be talking, so I won't need to do them. Ah, there's a random event here. Blow away the strange mark of Inazuma. I need... I might be able to do it with... Of course. Should have guessed... we blow the mark away, we still got to defeat the enemies that are up here. Why are the other ones running off? They're saying that. Although the strange mark, we've blown the strange mark off, it's still here, I think. Or is it not? No, we do have, I think we've got to defeat these guys. Because we did get rid of the strange mark. Let's get rid of them. See if it's a random event just showed up. So this may get rid of it. Yep, random event done. We gained a few little trinkets from it. So at least it's a random event. So let's get the commissions done. As I say, we need those done so we can then get another key. And that gives us what we need to unlock the next Archon Quest. That is currently locked. Okay. Defeat all opponents times 5, spreading evil.
Yeah. Get out of here! Freeze! Spring forth!
You guys deal with that. A few of them out there. Change character a little bit slowly there. Right, we'll deal with the big guy in a minute. Not the big guy, the small guy, I suppose. That guy. We'll deal with them in a minute. Are you now?
Don't get frostbite.
Shouldn't have stayed standing there, really. Caught by the fire. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Oh, there.
Freeze!
Got to break that shield, ideally. I know the fire's not going to do anything.
Cool it.
Come on, we get that shield down. This is where Beidou would normally pack a punch and do it for us, to be fair. I do need to heal Zhao very soon.
Dodge this.
Right, shield's down.
Propaganda.
There's some reactions in.
Oh, so sorry.
There's no freeze reaction with the Dendra, I don't think. That's why we're not really seeing a difference there. Yeah, I don't think there is anything there, is there, for that?
Freeze.
Right, he's down. Get the slime done as well. That is the commission done.
Scatter.
So now we can go and do the 2 more commissions and then grab the key, collect the rewards, which will be a few more Prima Gems as well. We won't have enough for 10 wishes today, I very much doubt it anyway. Another slime.
Cool it.
I'm thinking about taking Kaya back out, to be fair. Kaya's all well and good, but the reactions we're missing out on because we don't have Electro. That's the problem. So let's go and heal, then we'll change our team. Next commission, we're going to have a look for the next commission in a second. Heal everyone, we'll change Kai out for Beidou again. I should really look at who we can upgrade as well. Because there might be characters we can upgrade. Because we do need more depth. There's also a male. Satisfaction survey, we get 300 unless we do it. There we go. So let's change our team. We're just missing that reaction where Beidou would help so much. So many characters we need to get on higher levels. Even our main team, Beidou and Bennett, are under leveled, really. So that's something I really need to look at sooner rather than later. I think that's the issue with the new event. We just don't have the strength and depth. Where am I heading? There. That's way. Sabotage the slime balloon. That's what we've got to do. I'm looking forward to going back to doing some more story missions though. They are really good from what we've done so far. And I know a lot of the events now, the prerequisite is to actually do them. So doing some in advance is quite a good thing. But we need them anyway for what we're doing. Sabotage the balloon, that's what we've got to do.
Useless.
Doesn't this explode? There we go. Make that explode, I think. That worked.
Get out of my way. Scatter.
Trying to go in front of it to see if we can use Beidou ahead of time.
Useless.
Should have got here first. Ah, I've got to get through that. Trying to let the balloon get away from us there. Come on, we need to get this down so we can get through. There we go, we're through.
Propagate.
Still not down though, is it? I haven't got a bow carrier to hit a barrel either. Bit of a damage over there.
Scatter.
I may fail this if we're not careful. Why can't I switch character? Ah, he's put a wall up. I can't stop it. Where's he gone? I can't get out of here to get him down.
Power that ended my
Lost Beidou. I think I failed the commission. Kinda just got caught out by this guy, annoyingly. I need to kind of catch up very quickly to get him down. Yeah, definitely missed out there. Where's the balloon gone? Over there. I think I've messed up this commission. It hasn't got much health left, admittedly, this balloon. We may get away with it.
Get out of here! Adventure time!
There we go. We actually completed the commission. Somehow, we actually managed to do it. I thought we'd messed up, but we got caught out there. But we actually managed to do it in the end. Right, we'll go and heal. And then we'll find the last commission is actually in Mondstadt by the looks of things. So we'll head there next. And then we'll grab the keys and start the 2 we need to do for the Archon Quest. So, Mondstadt. It's obviously someone we've got to talk to, I think. We've already picked up Marvellous Miracles. I'll have to log in Saturday and Sunday just to get the final 2 rewards. Prima Gems are definitely worth it. So Anthony, will this prescription really work? What's the matter? Traveller, you've got a great time. I'm just in a spot of bother. Here's the thing, you have my younger sister Anna, right? She's always been sickly and nothing's managed to cure her. But I heard there's an incredible doctor in Liyue Harbour who's especially skilled at curing the incurable. So I asked someone to help me get a prescription for him. The ingredients are all very unusual, but I suppose I can only give it a shot. Let me see, could you help me find a dendro processed berry? Never heard of that. There's such a thing? I have no clue either. Do dendro slimes really eat berries? Either way, I'm counting on you. I do know of a place where both slimes and berries may be found. Please help me take a look. I hope you find it. Right, where do we need to head then for that? Okay. I didn't know dendro would show up in Mondstadt, but there we go. We'll have a look. Thanks for the like, but that was much appreciated. We'll see what this is all about. Does sound a bit weird, doesn't it? But no reason to fight those guys, so no point slowing ourselves down just to beat a few of them. I'm curious to what this will actually happen when we get here. I'm guessing a fight would be my guess. There's no berries. All the berries have gone. Okay. Tracking down the elemental site. So, I thought I was tracking down the elemental site. Can we see elemental site? Can't really see anything. I don't know. Nothing's really showing up. I think maybe we have to be in the area it's saying. Okay. Ah.
Scatter!
Pick up the berries anyway. I'm assuming we just beat this and then that will give us what we want, I'm assuming.
Propagate!
There we go. Dendro process berry done. Gonna head back to Anthony now. Hand that in. That may even be the whole commission done. Have you found it yet? Yep. Is that it? Well, it doesn't look any different. However you look at it, this is just an ordinary berry. Forget it, since that's the doctor's orders, let's follow prescription to the letter. Thank you, this is for your trouble. Might need to bother you again in the future. When that happens, please don't decline. Commission done. So, with that commission being done, let's grab our commission rewards. A few extra Prima Gems in the pocket.
Thank you for
There we go. While we're here, because I forget to do it a lot of the time, we'll do our expedition rewards. Just quickly chuck these in and out. I don't really look at what they're collecting, I just grab the first thing that's there, to be fair. Normally anything food related. Okay, that's all done. So now if we go to quests, so as I say, we're We can't do the Perilous Trail. Interlude Chapter Act 2, the Archon Quest, we cannot do because we need to complete another mission first. The mission we need to do, let me just claim our keys, is this mission here. The Taurus Iracandus Chapter Act 1. We can't do that because we need to do this quest first, I believe. Dracona Somalenta, yes. So we need to do this quest with Sangomaya Kokomi before we can do the Arataki Ito. So that's what we'll do first. There's our key done. And now her quest will be here. Here we go. Warrior's dreams like spring grass renewing. That's the mission we're going to do. The Warriors Obi received a letter from Kokomi saying that the Watatsumi Island is going to hold a victory feast and that she would like you to attend. However, when you arrive on Watsumi Island, find that not all is right with the world here. Now, if we look at our quest, we have got lots of other quests to do, the Lost Child, but the Archon Quest is the main story element. And so although we think we've done all the story, if the Archon quests are still going, we still need to keep on top of them. We've got lots of side quests and things to do, and we'll focus on them. But I want to make sure the main story, the Archon Quest story, is as done as possible, ready for the update. That's the important thing. 83 more what? Subscribers. Yeah, we had, I think we finished last night's stream with 929, and then we went down to 928 before I went to sleep last night. And then, yeah, it went down another one this morning. It happens. They go up and down all the time. Yeah, 73. Sorry, yeah, Trophy Fanatic is right. Right, so let's go. Where are we heading for this one? All the way down. Let's go and see what's happening over here then. At least it should talk for us, because it's a story one. That's all right, no worries.
This should be where Kokomi said to meet her. Do you still remember this place?
No.
Paimon remembers we came by here last time we visited Watatsumi Island. That was back when you did your stint as captain.
I might do some advertising again. I know I said in the channel update I wouldn't because we gained subs and lose them, but I might just do some advertising.
The resistance troops still remember you. Things on the island must have changed a lot since then. Oh, shall we take a look around?
Is it? Oh, it's nearly midnight for you. I forget. Yeah, your time is different to us.
If the enemy outnumbers
I knew it was
you,
evening, but I didn't know it was
midnight
or nearly midnight.
If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them. Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea. Burning their ships is the path to success.
Guru there?
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
More or less. From the directives left behind by Her Excellency,
yeah,
we
can
surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby. This explains their aggressive posture. We could split into two teams, one to draw their attention, and the other to circle around behind enemy lines and set fire to their ship. They'd have nowhere to run. Then again,
I need to go and finish the collectibles
in
in Gotham Knights this afternoon. At least that's the 12th channel platinum done.
We'd risk being picked off one by one until our whole line of
Can't
defense
believe we got the 250 crimes done last night.
Shall
That's
I send
incredible.
for reinforcements?
I doubt there's time. Based on their movements, they'd likely be gone before our troops arrived. Her Excellency's directives also stipulate that we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move. Since we lack sufficient
I think
troops,
that's the incredible thing is we get no end of supporters, subscribers that
Sir,
all over the
just
world.
Stand by and watch them leave.
What would we do without the
Surely
internet
there
to
must be
allow you
another
to talk
way.
to people from all over the world? That's the thing.
Her Excellency's directives also state help may arrive when all seems lost. As for where this help is supposed to come from,
Hey,
that'll be
girl,
us, I'm guessing.
what are you
We're the
guys
help.
up to?
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
Here to lend a hand.
that's great. Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. You've arrived just in time. Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually active. We've been monitoring their movements, waiting in ambush here. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into two teams. Can we ask you to keep them occupied?
Hard to say no when it's the Fatui. Whatever they're planning, we won't let them get away with it.
Good. There's not a moment to lose. We'll go behind enemy lines and sabotage their ship. Let's meet back here afterward. Watch yourselves.
Okay.
We'll be back shortly.
We are the distraction whilst they go and fire the ships. That was a tactic the the Saxons used against the Danes when the Vikings came. Was they'd try and convince them to come and attack them outright, and then they would fire their ships so they couldn't use them to get away.
Disappear. Worthless.
There was a tactic that was used previously. Okay, a bit of Zhao magic. Try and make the battle a little bit fairer here. We lost Zhao. That's the only downside to Zhao. He does end up being taken out quite quickly sometimes. Big guy is nearly down. We can get another couple of hits on him. Come on, big guy's down. Big guy's down. Come on. Big guy's down. Keep the game walking. So yeah, losing Zhao is a bad thing, but I think we'll cope. We'll have to get him back as soon as we get a chance to. It's the wrong hit. We can't really use Bennett against that guy.
This one's right there.
To ashes.
I know Electro on this guy is also not worth it, but I also know that the hits work pretty well against him. It's a tough fight. I was just thinking I may bring Zhao back in. It's going to heal everyone in the circle.
Almost. This one's well done.
Should really heal Bennett as well. No, we lost the healing from Bennett.
Let's light it up.
We are getting there. Bennett is nearly down though. Bennett's in trouble. That's a healer down.
Team. I have failed.
He has failed. We just lost their healer. I may need to bring him back in. I think we're going to need to, because we need a healer back in the team.
Let's light it up.
Just managed to escape there.
Adventure time. This is
Bennett's down again. Because our world level's so high, this is where we need to increase the level of some of our characters. Our world level's so high, it does cause an issue sometimes.
Back off.
And that's not going to do any damage, is it? We've only really got the Traveller to do damage against this guy. Try and get that attack in. Where have you come from? Something else has joined in the fight by the looks. Oh, Traveller's nearly down.
Maybe.
I just lost the Traveller. I can't revive the Traveller. We've just lost the Traveller, annoyingly. Poor soldier was aging. It is in the UK. Yeah, so I live in the UK. I can't bring the Traveller back just yet. We are going to increase our attacks, though. I did do a load of cooking the other day, to be fair. Beidou, give us some food. We need Beidou to survive until I can bring someone else back, though, now. This guy is nearly down as well, annoyingly.
Haven't won yet.
Has he just healed himself? He had less health than that a minute ago. I don't know where this thing comes from. I need to keep an eye on when we can heal. Just got to keep hitting him really with normal attacks. Can you use charge attacks against that thing though? I know the electro attacks aren't going to make any difference to this guy, but they are going to... Oh, I've just been hit. We're in trouble. Big trouble now. This is not going to plan in the slightest. one. Nearly lost Beidou there. As long as that other guy misses, that's the important thing. Don't bring him back yet. So 12 seconds. I need more healing. This is really not going to plan, is it? I've got no defensive ones, so I think that's probably an issue. Beidou's not going to eat very much anymore.
Almost.
Oh, we nearly lost Beidou there. Traveller's back in, but I also need to heal him. This fight is not going well. Okay. Healing wise. As I said, I did a load of cooking the other day. Beidou's not going to eat anything.
Propagate.
This guy's healing as well, which is not helping.
This one's well done.
Can't really use Beidou because she's now full, so she won't eat anything. So I need to kind of survive with the Traveller as long as we can. Why is that guy not taking damage? For some reason I can't hit him. What I'm going to do, I think, let's go off and heal and then come back, because we can't hit one of the people. It seems like there's an issue there, and it could just be because we may be too far away from where it's meant to be. Right, let's try this again. There's only 2 of them still, though. So the water guy we took down is still down.
Boring. Propagate.
Shouldn't get careless.
Power that ended high shot.
Try and deal with this one first. This was the guy that was causing us most of the problems, to be fair.
Stay right there.
On the reaction there if we can. He's now shielded.
This one's well done.
Oh, Beidou's down. It didn't take long, did it, before we lost Beidou. Lost Zhao again as well. Not going well, is it? We keep losing the characters we actually need to be using in these fights.
Propagate. Germinate.
Right, we can keep them here for a minute though.
Let's not waste time.
That will do damage over time to them. Got to keep him in the circle. He's gone out of the circle now, annoyingly. Come on. I was hoping to keep him in that circle to keep doing damage. I know Bennett's attack isn't going to hurt him because he's fire as well, but I'm more thinking about healing.
Scatter.
Bennett will hurt this guy though. And this guy did start healing as well, strangely.
That's gonna hurt in the
Bennett
morning.
taking a few hits here. Right, I want to get the fire guy out because obviously he's causing us a decent amount of damage. Can't use Bennett against him. What's there?
Propagate.
Can we get him down? He's so close to being down. I do need a heal as well. I don't know what is going on, but we're really struggling today, fighting wise. This is weird. Don't normally have this much trouble. Right. Is he down? Yes. Right, one is down, one to go.
Get out of here. Teamwork is dreamwork.
We'll bring the others back when we can. Just got to get this guy down as much as we can, really. Come over here so I can... Stamina, I don't know why I'm losing stamina immensely as well. I swear this fight wouldn't normally be this difficult, but I don't know what's different. Strangely.
Let's end this quickly.
Scatter.
Keep using Bennett and the Traveller as much as possible in succession, I think. Bennett took a hit there. We can heal again.
Propagate! Get out of here!
Still in the healing circle.
Let's not waste time.
Okay, that will do damage over time to him as well. That will help.
Let's end this quickly.
I'm not going to use Bennett for a second because I don't want Bennett to blow this up. There's more. If we had Electro, it'd be better because it'll do more damage. It'd be quicker. While it's doing damage over time. Is he down?
Get out of here!
He's not, oh no, he's just bending down. I can't see his health. That's the thing. I think we might finally have this done. Definitely harder than it should have been. I don't know why. But I think we've done it. There he is. He's down.
An arson attack. Curse them.
Oh, there's more.
They leave us no choice.
Oh wow, I didn't realise there was going to be more. So if I knew there was going to be more, I may have brought the others back before now. I didn't know there was going to be more. Let's bring Beidou back.
It isn't time for a break yet.
Yeah, I didn't realise that was going to happen. I thought we were done. Obviously not. That's annoying. I thought we were absolutely done. I'm staying away from that circle.
We've only just begun.
Right, damage over time there. That'll do damage.
It isn't time for a break yet.
Let's, while we're here, increase our attack. I need to do some defensive ones ideally, I think. Restore stamina. For some reason we're low on stamina. I don't know why we're losing it so much.
You can't run.
Obviously I know it's me using it.
Get out of here!
Right, we've got healing here. Let's get Beidou back in so she can heal. I think we'll move out of the way there, annoyingly. Right, she's healed at least.
Scatter!
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. You can't run.
That guy's shield is nearly down.
Don't be a killjoy.
I never...
That seemed to work.
Well, that guy's lost his shield at least. Annoyingly.
Get it together.
He's not nowhere near down, and Bennett's nowhere near. I can't use Beidou until we can heal again. We might be able to do now. Yes. Beidou's in.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Scatter!
Yeah, I don't really know why these fights are proving so difficult, actually. Right, damage over time there. Beidou can get quicker on that. So it'll do more damage over time because it's quicker. That's what we needed.
To ashes!
Get her going. Needed that badly.
Get out of here!
Killjoy, we've only just begun.
Get out of here!
Nice reactions there, at least.
Propagate!
Could do with bringing Zhao back, to be fair.
That seemed to work. That all you got?
I think Bennett's healing. Oh, Bennett's down. The healer's down. That's not good.
Through you. Scatter! Be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
I don't know why these fights are proving to be so difficult. Right, let's heal. I can bring someone back now, so we can revive someone. Let's do that one on Bennett, and then we're gonna have to eat, aren't we? I would have to do some cooking, I think, very soon. Missed him completely there. Some nice damage there, though. Needed that.
It isn't time for a break yet.
Okay, Bennett did his bit. We've got to get at least one of these guys down just to make our life a little bit easier.
Adventure!
Right, we've got damage over time now. Get Beidou in there as well. We'll speed that damage up. A bit of quicken in there. Beidou's down though now. Annoyingly. Didn't really want to lose Beidou there.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
I think we have to wait till we can bring Beidou back. Yeah, 60 seconds before we can bring her back.
Off we go. Why do they never miss?
I'm going to lose Bennett, so I'm not careful there. These fights are proving to be really difficult this morning. Missed that. No. I don't know how much more food Bennett will eat before he gets fed up of eating.
Adventure time.
Right, nice vaporize on there though.
I must collect myself. No
slacking off. Get out of here.
Right, we've got healing again by Bennett.
Stand back.
Spring forth. Be a killjoy.
Can't use Beidou to quicken it. No, need to survive a bit more yet. This guy's nearly dead. This guy's down. That's one down. Two to go. Two down now. It's taken a while, but we're finally getting there with them. Could do with Beidou back ideally. So watch out this guy's hit. It's a bit difficult to break through his shield, to be fair. We can bring her back now. Beidou is back. I'll wait until we get the healing with Bennett, I think. There we go. Now we can bring Beidou back in. She'll heal while we attack him. We have nearly broken the shield down. That's why I wanted her in, to break the shield more than anything else. It's been a tough fight, but we're nearly there with it. Nice electro damage there. Because he's stood in the water, it makes a lot of sense using electro. He's nearly down. He is down. We did it. It was a tough fight. I think it was just some of that. We've got the Traveller's a really good level. Zhao is a good level.
We were lucky to have
the other two are just
We'd
under what
no
we
way
needed
to
to
prevent
be,
their
and that's the
escape
frustrating part. We've got to try and do something with those, I think.
You're holding?
Thank you for the like, much appreciated.
Directives from Kokomi? Let Paimon see. Oh, wow. This is a whole book. Is it all Kokomi's directives?
Yeah. Well, no, not all of them. I have 5 more volumes with me.
Are you serious?
Her Excellency always
Think
plans
we're being
for
attacked,
every
so
scenario.
that's why you can see the water
Plus,
in the background.
these are her general operational directives, which are more comprehensive than most. Still, we're fortunate to have them. They make sure we're prepared for every eventuality, no matter how complex.
Understanding every eventuality sounds tiring enough, let alone writing them all down. Must have taken Kokomi a heck of a long time.
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead
Big
Swordfish
Player,
2
good morning,
again?
how are you?
We've all been feeling your absence.
Is Swordfish 2 still going
Her
strong?
Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of the military and focus on helping the civilian population return to normal life. About half of us are still organized into task
I'm not too
forces,
bad, thank you, not too bad
supporting
at all.
the platoons. The other half have been given various other functions like patrol, construction.
This is why I enjoy Genshin Impact. It is
Of
so,
course, not
I
everyone's
say,
happy about
a
it.
calm
The other day, an old buddy of
game.
mine
It's
was
relaxing
grumbling about being
until you
forced
have a
to
tough
build
fight like that
houses.
last one.
Said they'd have to drag him away from the front line, kicking and screaming.
The spirit of the resistance is alive and well, huh? Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast. Do you know where we could find her, Goro?
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village.
Sounds to me that's where we're headed next
There
then.
were reports of a possible disturbance over there. If I'm not mistaken, Her Excellency has gone to deal with it in person. We should probably get going ourselves. And, also, on your way over, please check in on the soldiers.
Okay, we need to
I'm
check on the
sensing a
soldiers.
growing unease among them, but
What I
I don't
might
know
do
what's
as well, we'll
causing
look
it.
at our
won't
artifacts
say.
and see if we can increase any of those to make it a
They
little
used
bit
to
easier.
tell me all their
The world
concerns, but
level's
whatever
the
this is,
issue. We are
they're
quite a
keeping it
high
hidden.
world level now.
I don't
And
like
I
it
think
one bit.
because we haven't got
I suspect there's
an
trouble
equally
afoot.
level team, it is causing us issues. Sure, I'll see what I can do.
Sounds good.
Travelers down. While this conversation has been ongoing, we've been being attacked from behind. So because of that, I've just lost the Traveller because we were being attacked. I don't think that should have been possible. We shouldn't have lost the Traveller in a cutscene, surely. Right, let's go back. We've got to speak to Gora. I'm hoping the conversation carries on from where it was. Don't do it from the start. It is from the start. That's annoying.
We were lucky to have you here.
Okay. Let's get through the conversation we just had.
Her Excellency, still, we're...
Captain, are you back on what Her Excellency said? About half of us, of course,
Okay,
not...
just getting back to the conversation we're in the middle of because we got attacked and taken out while talking.
I believe Her Excellency is... There were reports of a possible... We should probably get going ourselves. I'm sensing
Check on the
growing
soldiers.
unease among... They used to tell me all their concerns,
Okay, I
but
think we're
whatever
back
this
to what
is,
we were before
they're
we got
keeping it
attacked.
hidden. I don't like it one bit. I suspect there's trouble afoot.
I'll see what I can do.
Sounds good.
To get attacked while you're in a cutscene is weird.
everyone
It does
again.
happen, unfortunately.
Ready when you are.
Right. We're going to quickly go off and heal. We'll have a look where we need to head as well. We've now started the Draconia Summerlenta chapter. So let's disappear and heal. We are actually near where we need to go to. And then after healing, I want to have a look and see if we can upgrade anyone. To see if we can get Bennett or Beidou, ideally, up a level if possible. What have we got? Oh, we've done that. Okay. A few battle pass awards there. So Beidou to level up to 70, she needs Regivine. That's on the Electro Hypostasis. We need to beat the Electro Hypostasis. The other thing we need actually is those. Dropped by treasure hoarders. What about Bennett?
If you ever...
What does he need? We've got the flowers.
Wow. Where did that come
I think
from?
they can be crafted. I believe, yeah, they can be crafted. The Regivines, though, we need another 5 of those, and we can craft the agate if we need to. Thank you, Trophy Fanatic. Have a good day as well. And thank you very much for joining us in the conversation. Much appreciated. Zhao, I'm not worried about ascending Zhao because he's level 70 anyway. I just need to get Bennett and Beidou up if possible. Ganyu we haven't really used. And we're 5 flowers and a few other little bits away there. Kaya still... It's the treasure hoarders symbols, I think, is the problem. We need flowers for...
Breathe. 3.
Kiki. Sucrose. Any chance? Ah. They can be crafted. I don't know what we need, but shimmering nectar. And we could get sucrose up to 60. I don't know who we'd put her in for, though. Because Bennett's obviously a healer. So, not too sure what will she work with. Although her Nemo damage bonus, yeah, she could be quite a good one to have in. Instead of Beidou, maybe. But Beidou packs a punch.
I wonder when I'll be
I don't think there's anyone we could put in that's going to help us at this point. Because the text we skipped, Dennis, was because we were in the middle of the talking bit, the cutscene. We were attacked whilst in the cutscene. We lost the Traveller. And then we went back to the cutscene and had to start the cutscene again. So I skipped up to where we were when we were attacked during the cutscene. Yeah, we've got no one we can actually use immediately. No one that's going to suddenly level up and help us massively. That's the downside. We've got Jean, we've not done anything with. Guy Luke, again, we haven't really done anything with him. I don't think he's not going to come and help us, though, by immediately leveling him up. Oh, you get it? Yeah, cool. Yeah, so if we can't level them up, let's have a look at artifacts and weapons. Then maybe we can enhance one just to increase their power. We need one of those to ascend the sword up for Beidou. We could actually go and craft that, I believe. It is crafted. Sturdy bone. So we could level her sword up. That would help us. I need a town. Over here. Let's go and quickly do her claymore. Level up. Well, Dialogue. Yeah, but the problem is, if we level him up, we're going to use resources that could be used for other people. He's not going to fit in the team currently because he's not going to get. We're not going to get him to level 70. That's the problem. And you can't help because it's the story missions. They're not multiplayer. And we don't need help. We just died a few times, and I'm just trying to see if there's something we can do to avoid us dying. Sturdy bone. We need one of these. So let's craft that. So now we should be able to upgrade the sword. Weapons enhance. There we go. So Beidou's claymore can now be upgraded. That will help because it gives her more damage. So if we can't increase her level, we may be able to increase the stuff we use. We can't enhance it. Yeah, we're nowhere near enhanced, but it's gone up to level 50. We can get it to 60 now as well. There we go. We'll get this to level 60 as quickly as we can. And obviously that will increase its damage. There we go, 57. Ah, no consumables. What do we got? We've got loads of consumables. There we go. So that's her weapon now, level 60. So that's gone up by 10 levels. That's a decent base attack increase as well. She's currently at 1,000 attack. 1,002 for the Traveller. So her attack's actually really high. Her defense is fairly low though. What about Bennett? Can we do anything with this weapon? We need 2 of the blue materials there to upgrade his weapon to 70. We might do that actually. Let's have a quick look, see if we can make those. Where are they? I can't think what it was we needed. It's always that thing when you think you know what you need, then you go to it. I can't remember. Enhance. We need Chaos Circuit. That's what we need. They can be crafted. So Chaos Circuit is what we need. We need 2 of them if possible. And that will get him up. His sword up anyway. Where's the Chaos Circuits? I do need bait. How much? I don't think I've got any bait of that one. I'll do 10. Just because I just go fishing on occasions just to keep that up. Can I not make Chaos Circuits? I can't. I need... Yeah, I can't make Chaos Circuits, can I? What's that? Chaos Device. And they can't be crafted. I don't think they can. So we can't upgrade his weapon, although his weapon is the same level as Beidou's. We can't do his. But that's the weapons looked at. The other thing we can do is, if we can't do weapons, let's have a look at talents. Again, talents is what I forget about a lot of the time. Can they be crafted? They can. Silver Raven can actually be crafted. So we can, if they have a below, their health will continuously regenerate. Okay, cool. So we can, I think, craft these Silver Raven insignia. So that might be worth doing. What about hers? Yeah, we definitely need to upgrade some of her ones. And they're Silver Raven as well, aren't they? So let's see how many Silver Raven we can make. It's things like this that I just forget about, and this is why we're having some of the difficulties in fights. It is because I completely forget that we need to do these. Don't think we can do both. We managed to make, we made 4. I don't think that's enough to do both characters' talents. I think I'll do Bennett's. No, 1 short. There's always one, isn't there? 1 short there. We can do his normal attack, but I don't think that's worth it. And for her... Oh, we've got enough for her. So Stormbreaker we could do. Or Tide Cooler. If we press it, accumulate power of lightning. If we hold it, dealing electro damage, and has a shield. Let's do that one, as it can be leveled up. The one we've got is the one that reduces the cooldown. So the weapon on Bennett is a sacrificial sword, because we get more than one attack in very quickly, which means he charges up his healing ability really quickly. So yeah, there's no point changing it. We haven't got the one you mean anyway. So I'm not too worried about that. Artifacts wise, now we can probably upgrade some of these. Baidu's probably the one we need to look at. She's got the gladiator bonus does really help her, to be fair. Yeah, it's really good, really works. Yeah, gladiator bonus definitely works. The only one we could probably improve on is that one. Although I'm happy with what it does. Might just be... So that's only a level 4. It is a gladiator one as well, though. We got any... No other gladiators, have we? No. It may just be we need to level up some of these. Circlet of Logos. Wondrous Troop Scholar. Berserker Exile. Zhao has that currently, doesn't he? Yeah, I think it might just be a case we need to level up some of these ones. Enhance them. Hang on a second. What's these down here? She's got the Exile currently, but actually it doesn't need to be Exile for her because she's got the 4-piece Gladiator. That does give her health though. Elemental Master, crit damage, crit rate. That's the one we want. I think that would be better for her. What we got? Crit rate. So that's got 4 though. Crit rate, defense, HP, energy recharge. The ones that have only got 3 are annoying. Elemental Mastery, crit damage, attack, defense. I think that one is the one we want to do for her. We can enhance it as well. I think that would make her a lot better than what she is currently. Let's have a look and see if we can get anything from it. Need to get it to a decent level if we can. I need to manually select now. Why are none of these selected? You get a bonus attribute upgrade there as well. Defense. I was hoping that would go to the crit damage, but it didn't. Put that on Ben. Yeah, I like his sword he's currently using though. I think it works well for him. Okay, how high can we get this? These ones are already leveled up, so we'll leave them for a second. I'd like to get this to 10, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough materials to do so, to be fair. If it's got... I think if it's got four skills of it, it's worth keeping. Anything less than 4 is probably not worth keeping, to be fair. Although that's got healing on that one. Might hold on to that one for a minute. They've all got healing. Okay. Randomly bonus attribute upgrade. Crit damage, 14.8. That's what I was after. I wanted a crit damage upgrade because that would help massively. This is all on Beidou as well, to be fair. What have we got here? What did that one, that one. That's got a 3. They've got 3s. Anything that's only 2, it's not worth keeping, I don't think. Although that's a cryo bonus, actually. I'll keep the cryo bonus for a minute. That one. That's the 10. We need to get to 12 to get another bonus attribute, I believe. What else can I get rid of? It's a 4-piece Berserker, 3-piece. That's only got 3, so let's get rid of that. That one. Anything that's got 4 is definitely worth keeping. Because it just means you've got more benefits to using it. Anything with 2 is not worth keeping. Okay, this will randomly upgrade 1 bonus attribute as well. Yeah. Crit damage. Attack. Okay, let's have a look at her now then. We've done a few upgrades of her, let's have a look. Her defense has gone up. It's not as good as it probably could be, but it's gone up a little bit. But her attack, an extra 300, elemental mastery. I think that's made Beidou stronger. Bennett, I'm kind of running out of things to add to Bennett now, so we'll have to leave that as is. Let's head back to the quest we were doing, which is all the way over here. But I think that will help us a little bit. Beidou will be a little bit stronger now. Some of the crit we got from it will help. There is a chest there. Let's quickly go and deal with these slimes so we can grab this chest. This is why I regret doing this.
Propagate.
But if it's for a chest, it's always worth doing, I feel. I can't use Beidou because they're Electro anyway, otherwise we could be able to see how Beidou's upgrades have worked, but unfortunately there's no point using her against Electro. One slime down. Oh, we've got exploration knowledge. I don't know what that is. We'll have a look at that as well. What do we just gain? Exploration knowledge. Mysterious pillars. You can sometimes find ancient stone statues on Watsumi Island. If you interact with them piously, they can change the state of surrounding objects and mechanisms. Okay. So they can change state. I heard it. Where is it? I thought I heard a chest open, but I can't see where the chest is. Ah, okay, so we need to pay respects to use that one. Okay, I think I know what we need to do. So that's open. So if we use her power, it draws her in. They're all going to this, aren't they? So I need to draw this to this. Using her power. Is that correct? If it is, it's not fully worked. They're locked, I believe. Oh no, they do move. Not too sure what I need to do here. Tell Wolverine to farm for you. He doesn't like Genshin Impact. We've had a look at it together and he's not a fan. Oh, I know what we've done wrong. Okay, I know what we've got to do now. I've just seen something that I didn't realise. So there is a certain arrow you've got to point these towards. And this one's here. This is what I hadn't realised. So, do that. Is that done? I think we can lock now. I thought that was done, but it doesn't seem to be. So the arrow is pointing there, which is the right place. This arrow is pointing the right way. This one is pointing the right way. Nothing is happening. Okay. I'm not too sure what else we've got to do with that, to be fair. Oh, there we go. We've done it. I don't know what it did for me at the end, but we got it.
That's what I call treasure. Let's light it up.
There we go. We completed the puzzle and got the rewards for doing so. I can't tell you what I did, but we did it. Right. We're heading over here, I believe. Do need the Hill Traveller, really. Okay, let's speak to the guy and see where we're heading. We're in combat because we were being attacked up there, weren't we? Is it going to come after us? It is. It needs to come lower. We need to take that down. Come on then. It won't let us talk to the guy because we're in combat.
Off we go.
Because we need sets. No, we don't need sets. We've managed this long without sets. We'll be fine.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
I know what you mean, though. I know what we need, but I don't want to grind either. That's the thing. I think if we I need to pay a bit more attention to artifacts because I don't look at them enough, so I don't upgrade them very often. But I'm not worried about sets. We can manage without sets.
Wait, aren't you Captain of Swordfish too?
And we've got loads of chests and exploration though still to do.
Oh, you have our gratitude.
I don't think the sets are desperately required. I just need to keep more eye on upgrades. I need to level up characters. That's the thing I need to do. More than sets, it's the leveling up I need to do more.
It to those shogunate samurai in the fight of
because we've only really got 4 characters that we can use. The rest are unusable because they're too low level. I think that's the bigger issue. Sets are definitely not. Sets aren't urgently needed. Leveling is. I think that's the issue. I've heard people are a bit on edge these days.
On edge, you say? Oh yeah, I've noticed it too. In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. You know what I mean? Every single person looked death in the face that day. It's not an experience you forget in a hurry. Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over. But people can't just snap back into normal life again.
My issue is I don't want to grind, and I need to grind to get the materials to level up.
It's gonna take some time. I don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that as long as Her Excellency is with us, Watatsumi Island is safe. And all the more so now that you're back. Seriously, if there's ever anything you need, just say the word.
What a nice guy. Let's go ask some other people.
Okay, head over the bridge. Go and speak to some other people about what's going on.
Peace at last. Living the dream.
Don't I know you? I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Can't place you, but I'm guessing you're not with the Shogun's army. So, do you need something?
Here people are feeling unsettled at the moment.
Unsettled? Unsettled how? I haven't noticed anything. Not that I would necessarily.
Not sure why the author plays a little bit slow with this character.
Mostly. They're all too rowdy for me. We're at peace now, finally, and I, for one, intend to make the most of it. My
Make
life
super
right
resin, you
now
need
is
to do
about
domains 4 times.
things
I've got
and
5
things
lots of
only.
super resin already.
Sun
I've already made it.
sea
I just haven't used
breeze.
it.
Sorry that I can't be more help to you. I'll tell you someone you could ask, though. San Gonamiya. She knows everything.
Huh. Seems he's about to fall asleep. Let's leave him to rest and go find someone else to ask.
Yeah, we need to get Beidou up to at least 70, if not 80, and Bennett up roughly the same. So look at leveling. Because the Traveller we can't level up anymore until we get to Adventure Rank 50. He's maxed. Beidou is only 60, but most of our enemies are 80.
If you ever want
and
to
that's
trade
why we're having
tactics,
an issue.
I'm always ready.
I need to go and do the hypostasis, which I can do easily. And Silver Raven, we need to get those as well. And then Bennett is 70. Again, ideally 80 would be nice. And the same as the same as Zhao, but Bennett is the one that's letting us down, I think. If we could get her to 70, that's what we need, but it's a Silver Raven insignia. That's going to take time, I think. Although I think it will tell us where they are. No, it doesn't. It does. It will tell us where they are. And we'll hope they drop. So there's some there. Do you know what? Let's see if we get a Silver Raven insignia done. I know we're in the middle of this quest. Let's actually stop that. Let's finish this quest first. But yeah, Beta up to level 70 would make a difference. I think that's where we really need. But we have got super resin already made.
Ugh, I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break. Why would she agree to that?
Exactly. Everyone knows you can't trust the Tenryou Commission. I heard they've been secretly coordinating with the Fatui and plan to continue their attacks.
Wait, for real? You're
so
sure of this?
Like the new event that's ongoing at the minute,
some of our guys had a run-in with the
status
Fatui.
They we just don't have the depth to be able to fight them effectively.
I knew it. The Tenryou Commission are a bunch of crooks.
That's the issue we're facing. We need more depth in our teams that are high level as well.
Her Excellency to take them at their word, isn't it?
Shh, keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
But we need to get our main team to 80, ideally, and then get a few other characters up as well.
Captain, you're back.
Oh yeah, no, we can use it. I just haven't done it. I've made it and just not used it. I'm here to join you at the Victory Feast.
Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
No, let's not mention it.
Why would you whisper in front of someone?
For all we know, the peace talks could have been his idea.
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. We should probably play it safe. Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. Nothing to report here. Everything is A-okay.
Her Excellency should be in the village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But if they aren't gonna talk, we might as well head over to the village.
Might as well. And we have got a side quest to pick up here as well, by the looks of things.
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryou Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island. I knew something was off about a Tenryou Commission merchant doing business here. So, what do you have to say for yourself, huh?
I'm innocent! Ha! You're as guilty as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let alone do business here. Take him away.
Hold on, are we?
Wait!
There she is. The reason for the story.
Something's going down over here. You should take a look. Pronto!
Your Excellency, this merchant is suspected of criminal activity, so we seized him for questioning. Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he has no stock in his possession. We believe it's highly probable that he has been supplying the Tenryou Commission behind the scenes.
I haven't.
That will do.
Do we believe him? Do we not? That's the question.
Let's not get too worked up here, shall we? Everyone take a deep breath with me. In and out.
Yeah, we can't join it. We can't do any multiply at the minute because we're in the middle of this though.
Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not, we must give him the chance to explain himself. If he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. But if he's innocent, he doesn't deserve to be falsely accused.
I still think we've got some achievements that he's doing where we have to defeat certain things on our own.
Not opinions.
As well.
Me, sir.
Because the book has a few.
My subordinates
so you have to beat them yourself without any help.
Surrounding your commercial activity here. Perhaps you could explain your side of the story to help me reach a verdict.
Of course, I can explain everything.
Who says A-OK? I know.
I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up some inventory. I was planning to hold off on selling until the prices went up, but then but then
supply and demand.
I was robbed by the Fatui.
What are you trying to explain?
They took everything. Now you think about that. First I lose all my inventory, then I get treated like a criminal. And why should we believe you?
On the way here.
So what? That doesn't prove they took his goods. And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryou Commission's hands. They're in this together.
What? The Tenryou Commission are colluding with the Fatui now?
Looks like I might finally get my medical retirement from work.
I suppose it is.
I just read an email through to
What's
say
that got to do with me?
about this final meeting, which will finally retire me.
After the fighting's already finished?
So it looks like that might be happening
Seems
sooner rather than later.
We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. It doesn't seem like he'd have the time to be colluding right now. But on the way over here, we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers
The accidentally on purpose, you know. Thing that always happens.
Kokomi, do you know anything about it?
No worries, Goated. Have a good sleep.
Yes.
And thank you very much. Enjoy your Christmas as well. And I'm sure we'll see you soon. Thank you, Goated.
The Kamisato clan
have a good one.
arranged for them to take place in a neutral location. Kujo, Sara, and I will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talks to discuss future plans in detail. But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, I started hearing rumors of collusion between the Kujo clan and the Fatui. Allegedly, their goal is to completely wipe out Watatsumi Island. If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Even the Kamisato clan could be involved. Sir, are you quite certain that your goods were stolen by the Fatui?
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that way. I bet that's where that hideout is.
I reckon we're going to the hideout by the sounds of it.
Very well. The potential ramifications of this incident are serious. We will
Thank you,
retrieve your
Goated.
goods,
Much
and
appreciated.
if everything is in order,
Good night.
it will prove your innocence. However, if we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, I expect you to fully comply with our investigation. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Your Excellency.
I'm guessing we're going to go and get the goods back.
Uchimura?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation?
You feeling left out, Dennis? Sure thing.
Good. I look forward to seeing how you've progressed lately. I also have a few new things to teach you. Alright, follow me.
Okay, we're going to go with Kokomi.
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands
Oh,
of
we're
the
close to an AR level up as well. We are very close to an AR level up.
Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
Okay, there is a side quest to pick up here. We're not going to do it, but we'll pick it up. You must be from outside the island, that's correct. Then you must be some manner of traveller then. Would you like to stop here for a while and divine your way forward? Divining? The way forward? What I mean to say is the shrine of Watsumi here in Baru village is most officious, which is why I offer you divination. I did not mean to imply that the road ahead would be perilous. How can our past be encompassed by mere few words? It's quite preposterous, of course. It's fortune telling. How much will it cost? Cost nothing. We do not ask for money over such things. Those who man the shrines were to collect money over such a thing as wishes will surely disturb. Okay, I've still got autoplay on. Let's see. Would you do a little fortune telling? Okay, we'll give it a go. Little peace found anyway, and the young people of the village are busy themselves elsewhere. Seeing us has come here does warm the cockles of this old heart. That you are outlanders who treat the tradition of Watsumi Island with respect is rarer still. Now, as for the fortune telling, before we begin, would you two mind helping this old lady? Okay, so we're going to... This is a side quest. This is... I'm just collecting it, so it's on our list. We'll get to it when we get to it. We're not doing it now. I just wanted to have it collected. Add it to our long list of side quests. Plant grows beneath the waters. Gives off a gentle constant light, owing to having lived in utter darkness. Okay. The younger shrine maidens often doubt the trustworthiness of divine in ritual. It does take a while for them to just tell us what they need. Knowledge that was passed down from one generation to the next. So you were talking about the water source. Water from the offering pool in the Iron Shrine is required to raise spirit herbs. Everyone wishes to accumulate with that pool and dissolve into the water. No one can see it. They can tell by the sweetness and veracity of the water. So it is with memory, and so it is with faith. They will follow this principle. If you go draw water, do be careful. The power of these wishes will soon dissipate into the air once you leave the offering pool. It's like dreams fly away as the years pass. Okay, can you just give us the actual what you need? Turn here immediately, do not tarry once you've drawn the water, otherwise the power of those wishes will fully dissipate and the spirit herbs will not receive proper nutrition. Once it's done, do remind me once again there is another step required to nourish the spirit herb and ensure the efficiency of the divination. Young shrine maidens nowadays consider such things bothersome. Okay, so we need to go and draw some water for her. As I say, we're not doing it now. It was just I wanted it added to our side quest list. That's what I wanted. Okay, off to the temporary Fatui camp. We'll fast travel to there. How are we healing wise? Oh, we're okay, I think we'll be fine. Right, let's get across to the temporary Fatui camp. Let's see what happens next.
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about. From the
Also
looks
play
of
back on now.
It used to be a Hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui occupied it?
Looks pretty heavily guarded. How are we supposed to get in?
Not by brute force, that's for sure. But that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us an advantage, and we haven't given away our position so far. Our enemy is in the light, while we are in the shadows.
I will say the only enemies we really had an issue with is the Fatui, to be fair.
Hand.
Most enemies we do manage to beat. And what does the Grand Strategist have in mind?
I think we have 3 options available.
I think it's meant to say strategist, not strategist.
Option 1. Take the king, and it's checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak at present. Nothing more than a few scattered remnants. If we strike from above and take down their leader first, the rest of them will be hard-pressed to put up a serious fight. Option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example, a store of gunpowder cakes. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow.
So attack the leader.
They'd be caught completely off guard.
Blow up the
Their
gunpowder.
morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired.
What's the third option?
Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning, and together we can shock them into submission.
Or we can shock them for option 3.
That's our grand strategist. It's a lot.
We're talking to your 50-50 loss, are we?
Which option should we choose?
1, 2, or 3.
On our assessment of our own abilities. A surprise attack from the air is
You need
the
Ganyu, do you?
solution, but requires superior combat skills.
We've got Ganyu,
With
we
an
still don't use it though.
explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle. But absolute stealth would be required during the operation, or we'd risk exposing ourselves. If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. So, which is your preferred option?
What is my third option? I like the gunpowder one, but I haven't got a bow character. So that could be an issue. Surprise air raid.
There's the swordfish captain I know.
I'll do.
Every confidence in your abilities.
Take him from the air.
Decided then. Let's fight this one together. I'm no warrior myself, but I can still provide some support. I certainly won't be dropping you into battle all by yourself. We should take them down as quickly as possible and retrieve the merchant's goods.
Okay. Looks like we're fighting. So the leader is there. So we need to take them down.
Allow me!
Germinate! Eyes on me!
That's the option we chose.
Prepare yourself.
To be fair, we're doing decent damage. He is level 82. Vader is definitely improved. Just changing the weapon and artifacts and increasing them has helped immensely.
Hold the line.
Leaving so soon.
Nearly down. Quite.
The king is overthrown. Only the pawns remain.
Okay, we've still got 2 more enemies to deal with though.
Have a load of this. Shouldn't get careless. You can't run.
And a jumping Zhao always helps. Whenever you've got a jumping Zhao, you always have confidence that you can win.
Worthless.
Knock them all down. That's why I love a jumping Zhao.
Excellent work.
She's useless to you now. Oh, okay.
All thanks to your genius tactics.
And the child seems unusable as well.
Tactics live or die on the strength of those executing them. Winning a battle takes a concerted effort from everyone involved. Victory never belongs to a single person.
I don't know, Zhao brings us victory quite a lot, to be fair.
Big contribution, huh?
I beg to differ. Always good to have a fight. I take the mickey out of Paimon, to be fair.
I wasn't expecting to find the Fatui laying low in a Hilichurl camp. Presumably, they've been operating out of here in secret for quite some time. What's their objective? Are the soldiers right? Could they really be in collusion with the Tenryou Commission? Let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchant's story is true, the inventory should be here.
All right, time to take a look around.
You want Zhao? Yeah, I think we're very lucky to have got him when we did, because without him we wouldn't do as well as we do.
Food supplies?
To be fair, yeah, we would have been a completely different situation, I think.
Could these belong to the merchant?
So yeah, we are extremely lucky to have him.
It has the Tenryou Commission emblem. Yep, this has gotta be it.
This used to be where the great pirate Rinzu stored his treasure. The lads moved the last few chests out. Rinzu was a cunning man in life, though, and he left all manner of special symbols on the island. Might be a smokescreen, or it might really be treasure. We'll only find out if we go there and see for ourselves. Found some of those symbols. Well, time waits for no one. Best we go dig up Rinzu's full hoard. It's really, really long. Paimon really can't be bothered to reading this other than the bit about treasure. Treasure! Go on, Java, there's treasure to be had. We can't let treasure hoarders get ahead of us. So we've just got some information on treasure, basically. I've just pressed it a second time. I didn't need to press it a second time. Okay. Picked up some notes about treasure, basically. I'm missing one more thing to look at. Where is the last thing? Can't see the last symbol. It says it's here somewhere. Over here. That's why I couldn't see.
This place is chock full of bomb-making materials.
Right, let's report back.
Too dangerous. We should tell Kokomi right away.
Before we report
and figure
back,
out the best way to deal with it.
let's have a light a fire first. I don't know what we need. We need to get some food back because we've kind of run out of a lot of stuff. So let's quickly make a couple of these. We haven't got full efficiency yet, so we can't auto cook. Although we don't need many more, to be fair. What else do we need? What else was we running out of a lot? It was the healing, I think, was the main thing. They're pretty good. What about that? Yeah. Can only make one, I believe. We haven't got a massive amount of ingredients, so we've got to look at. Restore stamina. What about attack? Defense. We haven't got any defense, I don't think. Venomo, good morning, how are you? Do we have Rosaria? We do have Rosaria. We don't use her, but we've got her. Although we've got lots of characters we don't use, to be fair. He could work with Jesus Zhao as DPS. You know, we don't really do the connections as much, to be fair. Right, one more. That'll give us a few defensive foods if we need them. I need... I've got some of those, annoyingly. Let's also cook 6 for revivals. You listen to a birthday line. What's that? Hang on. Candace story. I'm sure... Where is she? Rosaria. How do we listen to a birthday line? Voiceover story. Do we want story or voiceover? Which one do we need? Thanks for the like, much appreciated, whoever that was. Voice, okay. Birthday, was it you said? That was Zaria. Interesting things, troubles, hobbies, food, gift. They're all locked. I can't see birthday. Hello, boredom. Elemental skill, opening treasure chest. Where's birthday? Interesting things. More about Rosaria. Yeah, there's nothing there for birthday. Not on that bit anyway. Let's have a quick look on this one. Fallen, join the party. No, there's no birthday one.
Listen, Disciple. If you've got a problem you can't handle, then I'm the one for the job. But if you're looking for prayer, you'd better find some other sister. Huh? You're not a disciple?
Yeah, there's no birthday one there for some reason. Character details. There is story here. We need more friendship though. I've not actually looked at any of those previously, to be fair.
Kokomi! Kokomi! We found the merchant's staff! Look! I see.
Something wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools, all essential for post-war recovery. And he was
so we got the
probably
merchant stuff back,
stockpiling them until he
even
could
if
make
he
a handsome
wasn't
profit.
doing what he should be doing with them.
By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items, so the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense. In all likelihood,
This is worse than every MCU villain.
Nothing
not
quite
that
as
bad.
scandalous as Matsuda and Uchimura had imagined.
He's hardly a saint, though, right? How could he stockpile things that people are desperate for? We're not just gonna give them back to him and let him go, are we? It doesn't feel right.
Don't worry. I had already foreseen this. In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the people at a reasonable price. If he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament.
Kokomi, you think of everything!
I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, for example. I'm still completely stumped. The low energy doesn't exactly help.
Low energy doesn't help anyone, to be fair.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Come on, let's take the goods back. It's not long now until the victory feast. It'll be a race against the clock to get all of this resolved before it starts.
Got it! First we mend the peace, then we attend the feast.
Okay. Give the cargo back to the merchant. That's our plan. That's what we're going to do next. I wonder if we can fast travel there, to be fair. A little bit there towards there. Is there anything else to pick up here while we're here? Don't think there is by the looks of it. It's always worth looking around just in case there's anything to pick up. Why did that not work?
Get out of here!
Amethyst lamps. Grab a couple of these before we head over to where we've got to go. That's why I always like to look around wherever we are. You just never know what you're going to find. What have I just found there?
See no more.
Oh, these will drop materials, won't they?
Get out of here!
Get out of my way!
Neil, I shelled that.
See no more! There's more!
Because we're in the water, we can't keep changing character up anyway. Right, we're just going to get these guys down, and then we'll head to where we've got to go anyway.
Everybody stand back!
We'll heal while we're here. Zhao can do some healing.
See no more!
Back in the circle.
Propagate!
They can deal with the extra damage. One down. Two down. I think that's all three of them down, in fact. Handguards. A few little extras. Right, let's head to where we've got to go for the quest we're on. I can't help myself but pick stuff up whenever we see it. It's one of those things that I have to keep doing. Okay, back to the village. Head up, back through the village, I think, there. It's below us. Okay. So where we're heading is actually below us. It's down here, then. There they are. Let's give him back his stuff that he lost. It's a new avatar. You're going to watch it when it's on there. Yeah, I'll have to wait till it's streaming. I can't go and sit in the cinema, can I?
Your Excellency. And
14th.
Thank
nice.
you, Captain. You see, I told you I was
It
innocent.
does look good, though.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing.
There's a new new Transformers film as well coming out next year.
We gathered from the Fatui camp,
Saw a trailer for it
there's
yesterday.
nothing to suggest he
I didn't
had
know they were
any
still doing more, to be
correspondence
fair.
with them. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods. As agreed, this is sufficient to establish his innocence.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn and no brains coming to me with your crazy conspiracies. Lay off me next time, got it?
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary decree. You must bear the consequences.
I'll have to find it again and send it. I'll send it to you. I'll find it later.
These goods,
But yeah, the trailer looks good.
We are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates, there will also be a fine. The amount of which...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island, I abide
So
by
she's
the
going to fine him because he was going to hoard
consistent rewards and punishments.
everything and sell it at a really high price.
Must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may have been proven innocent of the more serious allegations leveled at you. But this does not exempt you from bearing the consequences of your mistakes.
Wait a minute.
Well,
to be
don't
fair,
just
that's just
stand
how
there.
supply and
Take
demand
him
works. So he
away.
wasn't really doing anything
Time to
majorly
pay
wrong.
up.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryo Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and try to track down the owners. I know, that's a lot to ask.
Not at all, Your Excellency. We're on it. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryo Commission and the Fatui.
There's always something going on with the Fatui, though, isn't
peace talks
there?
are coming up, so please keep an open mind.
I understand your concern. I'll be sure to give it further consideration. I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya Shrine. Why don't you come along for the walk?
Looks like we're going for a walk then.
Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you.
Slow walk indeed. So you don't want to keep talking. Also, the back of her dress looks like a fin, doesn't it? From like a mermaid or something. The way it just kind of shakes as she walks. That's quite cool.
It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine.
Okay, are we here?
You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. It was close to the Statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over time. I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself, okay? All of our fates depend on you.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, peace is not something that can simply be declared. If we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to be at peace once more.
I know, it's just... we should remain strong in these negotiations. We mustn't be too ready to compromise.
So the people in the village know that the war's over and they want peace, but at the same time they don't want to lose
carefully and be sure
what
to
they already have. By the sounds of it.
Wonderful. We're
Good
all
on Twitch.
counting on you,
Not
Your
YouTube,
Excellency.
so I think those two games go on Twitch. Yeah, no worries. While they were talking, I could do it.
Your Excellency?
Yeah, you might find that
Well,
actually. Some
I'll
games
be
are better on Twitch and some are better on
Fancy
YouTube.
meeting you at a place like this.
Like I said before,
My daughter's
I'm
enrolled
YouTube only,
herself in the
so
Shrine Maiden selection process
I'm
this year.
still, even
she
if we
makes
get
it
no
into
views on
Sangonomiya,
Genshin, I would still do it.
I'll be
The views don't
one
bother me.
very happy
I mean,
mother.
I'm amazed when it
You're
does go
kind
massively up
and
high like last
gracious
night,
leader.
but
She'd be
in general, I
very
don't
good
mind so much.
hands. I'm always telling my daughter that if
Like
she
last
gets the
night's,
chance to learn from her Excellency
Gotham
directly,
Knights was incredible
she
how quickly
must
that went up.
make the most of it.
But it is just what it is.
Just look at her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent. My daughter has always looked to you as a role model.
Thanks for the like, well, much appreciated.
If she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
But yeah, I think our lowest viewed streams is always Genshin.
Boy, am I glad you're here. As
But
you know,
I still
agricultural
enjoy
output
it,
has
so
taken
while I
a pretty
enjoy it,
big
there's no
hit this
issue.
year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
Oh, Your Excellency, isn't this the captain of Swordfish 2? Will he be based on Watatsumi Island from now on?
Your Excellency!
Everyone wants to talk to her.
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries. Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time.
You chat with the friendly people alongside Kokomi. I think she's tired.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
This kind of thing is water off a duck's back for you, huh?
This is one of those things. They're
Your
all chatting to her
Excellency,
now.
here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
Oh, we retrieved those already. No need to worry.
Really? That's fantastic. You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency. I sorted through all the petitions
Sergeant,
received
good morning, how are
recently
you?
and placed them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles
Kind of got a feeling
industry.
we're just about the end of the
today?
story. I think. It seems to be the way it's going.
Yes, the two young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
I haven't played Callisto Protocol, no. It released today, didn't it? Is it today it released?
I was hoping to take a walk around the island with you, but it looks like
I've
we'll
heard
have
a
to
few
save
things
that
about
for
it.
some other time. Well, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine. Then we'll go and make preparations for the victory feast.
Yay, the victory feast!
Survival horror, isn't
Just
it?
to be clear, we're talking lots of
Not
delicious
massively into
food,
horror,
right?
that's the thing.
That's the name of the game. There'll be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
Great! See you tomorrow!
Aren't a lot of people comparing it to Dead Space, I think it is? That's what it's being compared to, isn't it? Okay, quest completed. Is that it fully done, or is there more to it? Right, we've got to wait till the next day. So we haven't fully completed it. And as I say, the reason we're doing this is because we can't currently access the next Archon Quest until we do this on one other story. I did see a photo point nearby. I was going to quickly grab that while I was here, but now I can't see it. It was behind where we were talking, but I can't see it now. So we'll wait till between 10 and 12 the next day. So let's have a look at time. 10. I do. 75 is an overcritic. I don't pay attention to review scores though, to be fair. I've seen it advertised a lot. Yes, they were hyping up quite a lot. I've seen it advertised quite a lot. So that's quite a low score for something that's been advertised a lot, to be fair. But then I ignore the scores. They don't really mean anything. Because everyone's going to have their own opinion, aren't they? That's the thing. Right, we're heading to the shrine over here. What happened? What do you mean what happened?
Huh. Kokomi isn't here yet. That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean, Dijak.
Let's wait a little longer. How is she still not here?
Where is she?
Do you think she could be in trouble? Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know where she's gone.
So strange.
So she's disappeared.
Guess we should just call it a rain check then?
Not necessarily.
I thought was nearly the end of this one.
Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her general operational directives.
What's the bane with her in charge?
Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown,
yeah, I did see that.
Southward until they
but I think they're moving away from that, aren't they? I think that's the thing.
The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. And even then, only when the visitor in question is of VIP status. As far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure this is the right course of action.
Kokomi really does think of everything. All right, let's find the place she wrote about and have a look.
Okay, we've got to find the location she wrote about. And it's over this way somewhere. I think it's straight ahead of us, to be fair. Up or down, that's the question. I think it's up. The bubbles floating around everywhere is quite cool.
Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive?
This tree here.
Like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look.
There is a way in. There's a little cave. Ah, there she is. Inside the cave. Yeah, I'll still watch it. It looks good. I do like Transformers.
We were gonna meet up and get things ready for the victory feast today. What happened?
It's you. I apologize. I'm not feeling my usual self today.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away!
No. It's nothing like that. It's just... my energy is completely spent.
You run on energy? You mean you're like a ruin guard?
No,
Fireman's got the wrong end of the stick there, didn't he? Didn't she? Sorry.
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can't always be the infinitely capable person I present myself as.
Everyone was asking so much of you yesterday.
You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. I'll keep working at it. To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps become an advisor. Constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. It's such hard work.
She just seems tired, doesn't she? She's just done enough.
Feel wonderful, just from being in your presence, while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally to me.
I still think we are quite close to finishing this story quest off.
Something I never wanted for myself. But because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up being the divine priestess, sooner or later. Like it or not, it's just the way it is. So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here to just lose myself in a book and relax for a while. Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else. I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be wrong. This peace was hard-won, and I want them to feel at ease.
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. If only there was some way I could listen to a good read on military strategy. I'm sure that'd speed up the process. I was reading a book last time I was here, but I only got about halfway through. Where did I put it?
Thanks for the like, brother. Was much appreciated.
And then we'll read it to help you recover.
We're going to read a book to her, are we?
You do that for me? Thank you. I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
We only came back because we need to do this and one other quest and then open the Archon Quest up. Okay.
Whoa, look at all these petitions. So does Kokomi make time to deal with these even when she's resting? Sangonomiya Events Cash Flow Statement. Consolidated Annual Report on Fishing Production. Watatsumi Island Monthly Maintenance Expenses Breakdown? This is a lot of work for one person, and it's on top of all the directives she has to write and the people she has to meet day to day. It's no wonder she gets burnt out from time to time.
She needs a PA, basically, doesn't she? A personal assistant to help her do her job.
And help her feel like herself again.
That's what she needs. Okay. What's over here?
Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted?
Possibly. It's got notes of her energy.
Swordfish Captain came back today. Energy
Pluses and minuses.
+4.
That's just,
We saw nothing.
Give it here.
She writes down how she's feeling, obviously, and some things reduce her energy and some things give her energy back. Okay, where else could it be? Over here.
It's gotta be this one, right?
I don't know, is it?
There's even a bookmark. None of the other books have one, so she must have finished reading those already. Ooh,
Surely she knows where the book is, though. That's the thing.
Paimon doesn't understand a thing. Well, let's take it over and read it to her.
We may have to listen to Paimon reading, possibly.
Kokomi, is this the book you wanted?
I'm not sure, actually. Could you read a bit out loud?
Act to the plan and plan to the situation.
Yes, that's the one. Thank you.
You read Kokomi her favourite military treaties.
Kokomi?
And now she's asleep.
Oh no, she's fallen asleep. What are we gonna do?
Leave her to sleep.
Tonight's the victory feast. Not to mention that the peace talks are just around the corner. She's got so much to do.
Let's let her rest a while.
You sure that's a good idea?
She obviously needs the rest. Just leave her to it.
She does look pretty exhausted. Guess there's still some time to go too. Alright, let's keep her company while she rests.
Avoid disaster. Protect peace at all costs. The war's over. Things are slowly getting better. Oh. Did you see?
I think that's the worst thing about sleeping games. The noises they make aren't quite as realistic as it probably could be.
What time is it?
Because you've actually got someone pretending to be asleep, haven't you? When they actually voice it.
You've been out for ages. It's nearly time for the feast.
I can't believe it got so late. I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. That's gotta be 3 whole energy points right there. Should be enough to see me through the peace talks. Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there. It's nearly time to light the bonfire.
Woohoo! Kokomi's back to full energy! Good to have you back.
If she's back to full energy, she just doesn't have much energy in the first place. Adventure rank up. We are now adventure rank 47. We'll go and collect them adventure rewards as well shortly. We want to try and finish this mission beforehand, if we can. And we still got one more story quest to do after this one to then unlock the Archon Quest we need to do next. But we'll try and finish this and then we'll go and grab our rewards. I don't know what they're going to be actually for leveling up to 47. Okay, this is the bonfire. This one hasn't been as fast-paced as some of the previous story missions we've done, to be fair.
Everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities begin.
There's been a bit of fighting, but it's just not been as fast-paced.
How much energy will that take? Do you think you've got enough?
Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two, I recovered more quickly than usual.
That's great! We'll be rooting for you.
Komi walks by the banquet fire and starts to give a speech.
Welcome, everyone. Today is the day that we celebrate our victory. Recently, our war with the Shogun's army came to an end, and we finally saw the abolition of the Vision Hunt Decree. None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryou Commission for peace talks. I give you my word that I will strive for peace for Watatsumi Island once and for all. Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. Truly, it is only through those efforts that we have been able to prevail in this trying war. This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. I hope all of you get to relax and enjoy our hard-won victory.
After a while...
Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. I'm so glad it's all going smoothly. People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go around and
Okay, we're going to speak to people here by the looks of things.
I still have
gather some information
regarding the issue of potential collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. And I'm concerned that something might happen at tomorrow's peace talks.
You know when you're quite close to an end of a story quest and you think, oh, we're nearly there. And then you realise you actually got it wrong. You're not nearly there. Right, we're going to talk to a nearby crowd. Hooray.
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and it's all thanks to Her Excellency, Sangonomiya.
What's new? Anything to report?
Recently, let me think. Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish. During the hostilities, the open sea was full of warships. We just had to make do with what little fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to shore. When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. The poor kids were crying all day and night, but there was just nothing I could do. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long, trying to keep it together until the morning. At least things are finally improving now. I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right? Well, thank you for your service. Here, have a fish. It's freshly caught, so it's a bit, fishy.
It's a bit fishy. Although, to be fair, fresh fish doesn't smell fishy. Fish only smells fishy if it's old.
Come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight. Her Excellency always teaches us to repay kindness with gratitude.
Okay, well, thanks. Come on, let's go talk to some others.
Okay, who else do we need to talk to? There.
Hey there. Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature's remedy when you overdo the barbecue.
What's new? Anything to
Are
report?
you referring to the thing about the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui? I've heard rumors, but nothing too detailed. It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. I've had the same feeling. See that guy over there?
The one practicing his thrusting with his spear.
Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few times.
Does seem a bit antsy, doesn't
fighting
he?
has finally come to an end. Yeah, I really hope we don't go making any more trouble for ourselves. Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much information. If you still have questions, you may as well go and talk to him.
So I'm assuming that's who we're going to speak to next.
That guy's deal is.
He is acting completely differently to everyone else, which would give you an air of suspicion. What does he have to say for himself, I wonder?
This guy smells of booze.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Captain of Swordfish too, right? You actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a run for it.
Nuh-uh. We would never them from a fight.
That's so. All anyone talks about these days is peace and stability. Do you remember what the most important thing is to the Resistance?
A warrior's will.
You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test.
We're gonna
Time
fight
to
him.
see if you truly are a bona fide Resistance warrior. I'll answer your questions, but only if you can beat me in a duel.
Ugh, this guy. Would it kill him to just have a normal conversation? What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
Sure, we're hardly going to lose.
We'll see about that.
Okay, duel time. Can't change character either. Can only use the Traveller. Not that it matters, to be fair. We've nearly got him down already. He was rubbish. I thought he was actually going to put up a fight, but he didn't.
No wonder Her Excellency
Did say above his name, level 90.
You really do have a
I
warrior's
don't think that
will.
was the case.
Then maybe you can understand us. Captain, comrade, will you join us?
First, you need to tell me what's going on.
We made it up. The story about the Tenryou Commission colluding with the Fatui, it didn't happen.
What? Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. You're telling us you made the whole thing up? What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryou Commission.
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve. Peace talks? Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future of Watatsumi Island is at stake. What's to stop the Tenryou Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing another Vision Hunt decree? We are the Resistance. Everything hinges on our warrior's will. We can't trust the Tenryou Commission or the Raiden Shogun, but we can put faith in ourselves. Surely you agree with that?
His point does kinda make sense, but something about it doesn't feel right to Paimon.
What it boils down to is you just want to fight.
Yeah, everything you said just now was pure speculation, wasn't it? Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace everyone's worked so hard for, all because of some imaginary situation that may not even happen?
Don't take that tone with me, acting like you're above all of this. What would you understand? For the sake of victory, we embodied the warrior's will to the fullest. You understand? We were all in. Now they're suddenly trying to tell us that none of it matters anymore? You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person, but how can I? How can I when every time I close my eyes, I see the faces of the friends we lost in battle? Every time I see them there in my mind's eye, it reminds me that I can never forgive the Tenryou Commission and never forgive
So he's
the
struggling
Vision
to
Hunt
deal with the
decree.
loss of his comrades in the fight,
I guess you're not one of us.
which can be understandable,
Well,
to be
whatever.
fair.
Go ahead and tell Sango Namiya if you want, but you're too late to stop us now.
Too late? What do you mean? Darn. Doesn't seem like
What's
he's
he
gonna answer
done?
that one. What are we gonna do? This is really serious. We need to give Kokomi the full story right away.
Right, we've got to report back and tell her what we found out. I'm guessing whatever it is, we're going to have to go and stop, would be my guess.
So, we found out a few things. The whole thing about the Tenryou Commission colluding with the Fatui is baloney. They made it all up. They wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on fighting the war. And they said it's too late to try and stop them, no matter what we do.
It's never too late.
I see.
What's the matter, Kikami?
I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier, it never would have come to this. I think I understand what Kozin means when he says it's too late. The talks don't begin until tomorrow, but both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe and secure. I highly suspect that one of Kozen's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the negotiations.
Well, that's no good. Do you want us to head over there now and switch out the guards?
I was going to say, let's change all the guards
That
out.
won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiation site will put both sides on high alert.
I suppose there's a point,
It
to be
would
fair.
almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. They would attack the Tenryo Commission's guards, and we'd be in danger of war breaking out once again. Not to mention that we have no idea how many of Watatsumi Island's soldiers are involved in this plot. If we change the guard in haste, we face the issue of not knowing who to trust.
Sounds like a really tricky situation. So is there really nothing we can do about it?
Don't let it worry you. What's done is done. Now it falls to me to devise a counter plan.
This mission has really slowed down at the start. It wasn't a bad pace, but it's really slowed down now.
Whatever happens, I will find a way to ensure they do not come to harm. Let's meet here again tomorrow.
But at least we are seeing the end of the war. Okay, I'm guessing we need to wait here again. Yeah, I'm waiting till 10 to 12 the next day. The new beginning. It said next day, so we've got to go all the way round. The last one time I had to wait for this mission, we were coming up for midnight, so it was a quick wait. This one's a little bit longer. There we go. It is done. We've got to meet her at the agreed place, which is just here by the looks of things.
Well, the peace talks are upon us. How do you feel? Prepared? Here.
Well, we're not really doing them, are we? So, what's she giving us?
These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex, to be sure, but I thought about it carefully and realized there are no more than 187 possible
187 different outcomes.
I took the liberty of writing them all down. This way, you will be able to adapt with speed, no matter how the events play out.
Whoa, this is
Why are we
huge.
involved so much?
Let's see. Fierce dispute, violent escalation, armed revolt, coordinated attack, seize hostages. Wow, there are so many! But you've thought of a solution to each one! Paimon suddenly feels a lot less nervous.
Glad to hear it. These peace talks are quite exceptional. It is a major step forward both for Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate. But any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. We will have to work all the harder if we want these talks to be a success. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, this responsibility is, of course, mine to shoulder. But would you be willing to lend me a hand?
Of course, we'll give you a hand.
Excellent. Okay, time to head off.
Okay, where are we heading? We're going to go to the peace talks. I did also see this here, so let's quickly follow this, because that'll be a chest as well. See where it goes. Because we gain a chest, it makes sense to quickly go and follow it. And then we'll head to the peace talks. And then I just need to collect our level up rewards as well. Is it going to stop? It's going to stop by the branch. Should have guessed it was going to stop there. Where's it gone now? I can hear it but can't see it. Is it below me? It's there. Is it heading? Is it going low or up? It's gone up. I thought this would be really quick to quickly grab it. It's another chest gained. You know, nice, quick and easy. I've got stuck on the mountain. But not so quick and easy. can hear it. There it is. Where are you going now? Come on, I just want to grab the rewards and go. There we go.
Is this an answer from this world?
Okay, where are we heading? Oh, there's a few of these to do, but if we light them up, what do we get? One down there as well. Oh, okay, so we need to... There's a treasure there.
Where have you been hiding?
Okay, so we need to get through a barrier, I think, there. To get that one. We'll come back. We're going to try and head to the peace talks so we can get this actually done. As we need this done so we can do the next Archon Quest. I will just keep exploring and we won't get anywhere if we're not careful. Now, the only issue here is we actually don't have a fast travel point nearby to the peace talks. So we kind of need to head here and then head to unlock the next fast travel point. Because we do need to unlock it anyway. We also at some point need to head there. There's so much exploration we haven't done yet. Just because we've always focused on quests the majority of the time. So there's still a lot to go and do elsewhere. Okay, so we need to try and head up. I might just be able to climb up, to be fair. But there's still fast travel points all over the place that we could do with going and getting at some point. We do get Primogems. We're collecting them as well. Just a case of spending some time and going around and doing them all, to be honest. Stay away from that. Oh! I don't know if we have a shrine key. If we do, we should be able to collect that from... We should be able to get something from there. Don't know if we've got one. Let's find out. Do we have one? We do! Inazuma Shrine of Depths Key.
Is this an answer from this world?
40 Primogems as well. And we got a few materials. Okay. There's a side quest that wants picking up here as well. I'm going to leave it for the time being. Because there'll be a load of talking beforehand. We are still heading up here. This is a shrine. Okay. I've got a feeling we need to head up. It is up, so let's head up here. Grab the fast travel and then we'll get to this place we're going to get to for the peace talks. Shouldn't have run over that really. There we go, that is unlocked. Why is that locked? There's obviously something we've got to do here with these, I think, to unlock that. I think we've got to make all these light up, don't we, I think? Relay stone is there. That's the one we can pick up. Yeah, I think we need to make it all, like, connect together, I think. By the looks of things. Can we get it to work? It's there, that's the problem, I think. Just can't quite get all three together there. I think that's what we've got to solve. Let's move the relay stone. just need another one here. And hopefully this will give the chest to appear. No, can't get that one to work. That's 3 of them. We need that one there to do it. I think that might be in the wrong place. I wasn't going to spend lots of time doing this. I just thought if we can get a bit of it done. I wonder if we can move this relay stone a little bit this way. I want to get the peace talks done, that's the thing. Is that too far away? It's whatever, however close we need it to this one, don't we? Right, that's connected. We need these two to connect to that. If we move the relay stone from there. Come on, connect to it. There we go, chest is open, we've done it. We lost Beidou in the process, but we've got a chest out of it for solving it.
A reward on the road.
Jump off the cliff and climb back up to unlock it. Is that what it is? Okay, let's do that then. I didn't know that was going to be the thing. Oh wow, that's quite cool. Thank you for that information, Sam. Much appreciated. I probably wouldn't have thought of that, to be fair. Just because there's no reason to think, let's throw ourselves off the cliff, that will unlock the chest. But thank you for that. Much appreciated. You want to James Genshin? No worries. Ah. Oh wow, okay. Is that because we climbed up the different side, maybe? There we go, we got it now.
Is this an answer from this world?
Nicely done. There is another Shrine of Depths down there. We don't have another key. We already used our Shrine of Depths key a minute ago, unfortunately. Okay, we need to heal. We just lost Beidou, and then we'll fast travel back. We'll head into the peace talks. We have to head back to the peace talks. I'm trying to get it done before we finish. We've got about 20 minutes left. I'd like to get that story mission done. Because the next time we stream Genshin, we know we can do the other story mission, and that unlocks the Archon Quest. Right. It's just because I would easily get distracted and go off exploring if I'm not careful. I do it all the time. So I'm going to try and focus on what we need to achieve. Thank you, Dennis. We'll see you soon. Yeah, we went down the wrong wall. We kind of climbed back on the wrong wall last time. Unaz, good morning. How are you? No, this is my only account. I only have one account. We started Genshin because some of our subscribers suggested it a while back. And ever since, we've always made sure we stream at least once or twice a week. I don't play it outside of streaming, other than maybe logging in and collecting the rewards and that kind of stuff. Yeah. We don't do anything outside of stream for Genshin. We just do it in stream. So this is my only account. What makes it sound like an alternate account? Just curious. I don't know what would make it look like an alternate.
It's been a while, Kujo-Sara.
Okay, can the peace talks go through properly, and can we get this story finished?
Well, you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
I'm here to witness the peace talks. Come on.
That's right.
Sign the peace talks. Get them done.
The proceedings. He experienced the war between us firsthand, and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today. I couldn't think of a more suitable candidate.
You knew how to open the chest. That was in the edge of the hill. I only knew because Sam told us, who's in the chat. I'd done the previous one with the electricity, the electro. And yeah, just as I was looking at the chest, Sam said you need to jump off. I wouldn't have known otherwise.
We intend to remove these restrictions.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't have known. It was only because
any of your
Sam
vessels that fish
told
in
us
our
what we needed
waters
to do.
will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation.
I may have jumped off the cliff to get to where he's going next, and maybe heard it, and then thought,
if they're paying taxes,
but yeah, I wouldn't have. I didn't know it.
Entitled to protection from the Tenryou Commission while in your waters. Any losses they sustain due to issues of public security will need to be compensated by the Tenryou Commission.
Accepted.
You remember the one and only
Let's add that to the
song.
peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe in our hands.
How are you this morning, Intas?
Negotiations seem to
Are
be
you
going
well?
pretty smoothly.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi, and the same has been true for your people on arrival to Narukami. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in
Thanks for the
inter-island
like, much appreciated whoever that was.
Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint
Thank you to
a
new
business
subscribers as well,
council
very much
to
appreciated.
oversee trade between our
Hope
two
you enjoy the
islands.
content on the channel.
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed. We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full authority.
There's been a few
Correct
times in this
me if
story
I'm
quest I
wrong,
thought we was
but
close to
isn't
finishing.
Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages
I've been
of
wrong
many
every time so
essential
far.
goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally would work in your favor.
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, we are capable of sourcing everything we need. Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryou Commission's authority.
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
That just isn't feasible.
I was going to say, that's not going to happen,
in the
is
short
it?
term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security. We cannot allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to this rule
Are
indefinitely.
they the soldiers that are going to stop the peace talks?
You Kujo scum!
Yeah, they are.
Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already. You just want to take everything away from us.
We knew those people trying to halt the peace talks.
Comrades, never trust the Kujo.
And there they
Let's
are.
get them. Protect Madame Kujo.
You can't just have peace, can they? They have to just keep fighting.
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is
That's
it
the book of
73?
178 different outcomes.
Which one is it?
I suppose it just shows the issue with war. Once war has occurred, being friends after a war is difficult because you've obviously blamed the other side for the losses and the destruction. So it's a natural occurrence not to want to forgive them so easily.
Kokomi, which scenario number is this in the directives?
The last one, but hold off for the moment.
178, number 178.
Situation has changed. Please stand by for further orders. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns, but I will deal with the situation from here. Madam Kujo, this is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now!
Well, both Kujusera and Kokomi definitely want the peace talks to occur, but it's just the soldiers that seem to be not playing ball currently. She winked at us. She knows what she's doing.
Speak! Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island going. At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
It's always the Fatui in the shadows, isn't it?
We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up a little. Then we'd see how it went. With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion. It was just a one-off conversation. How anyone from Watatsumi Island even found out about it, I have no idea.
That's enough. When we return, there will be consequences.
We know this will be consequences. She's quite serious, isn't she? She will
Have you
definitely punish
completely
them.
forgotten what they did to us? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining offers of cooperation. So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for their boss.
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. They want to keep Inazuma in a state of turmoil. One day, I will hunt them down. Every last one.
Well, she wants to take out the Fatui one way or another.
My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs. Please, grant us another chance to continue the peace talks.
But of course, Madame Kujo. I have every confidence in your ability to resolve this situation. For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks. I would therefore not feel comfortable releasing Watatsumi Island's forces into your command at this time.
That's kind of given a reason to not allow that request to happen.
I will lay this issue aside for now, but we shall revisit it as soon as the Tenryou Commission has resolved our internal issues. As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure both sides have ample participation in the final arrangement.
Seems like Kujo-Sara's on the defensive now. These negotiations
I think the peace talks are going to be successful.
from here on out.
Komi and Sarah calmly complete the follow-up negotiations.
Never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a formidable commander. I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these sit-down discussions. Settling our differences on the battlefield is rather taxing. I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct a thorough investigation into the Tenryou Commission's internal issues.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to re-establish contact with your people in the hope of procuring some assistance. I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come to you. That way, you can capture them all in one fell swoop.
It's a good plan, to be fair.
I will bear this in mind. Thank you. I shall take my leave now. Until we meet again.
I'd say the peace talks were a success.
Your Excellency,
peace looks to have come to Inazuma.
Let's discuss it after we get back.
Okay. Convince the troops to give a... Okay, so we can't... I thought we was right at the end there, but not quite. There's something else we still need to do. We need to go and speak to the troops with Kokomi. I think that's our fastest, nearest point to where we've got to head to. It's down here. This should be the end of it, I believe. We won't know until we actually do it, though. Can't be much more to go on, surely.
Your Excellency, you knew?
I have already been informed on the reasons for your actions. You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy and sought to sabotage the peace talks and reignite the war. Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot. Yet, this was purely incidental.
Yeah, they didn't mean to do that.
Certainly did not justify your means.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. If we stop now, aren't all of our efforts going to waste? I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory, even if it means I have to pay the ultimate price.
It's unusual for people want to keep fighting. Most people don't want wars to continue. They want the easy way out
During the war, there were
as much
highs
as possible.
and there were lows. And in the end, there was a glorious
Especially when you've lost your comrades. Why would you want to keep fighting?
The experience was one of great excitement. But you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Most people suffered terribly through each day. Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. They are tired of treading water and don't need you dragging them back underneath once again.
But...
I understand, I do. And the fault is not yours alone. It was largely an oversight on my part. I taught you to nurture a warrior's will, but never how to let it go.
It's
Eugenie,
not your fault,
good morning,
Your
how are you?
Excellency. It was ours. our selfishness. Either way, we are ready to accept sentencing under martial law.
Very well. Then I hereby declare that as of today,
Was that a
I
bit of
am
a pause,
founding
wasn't
a
it?
new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure, neutralizing any and all threats to the peace of our island. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join, but be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and grit will be in high demand.
Your Excellency, what are you saying?
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. Many seek peace, but there are still those who pursue war. It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace, but we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose warrior's will is alive and well, I invite you to embark on the most challenging training regimen of your lives. I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time.
Wow.
Thank you, Your
That's some
Excellency.
training.
All right, dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And remember, there can be no more insubordination. And if there is, there will be no more leniency from me, whatever reasons you may have.
Yes, ma'am. From now on, we will focus on our training. Thank you for this opportunity, Your Excellency. We'll report to General Goro right away.
I think that's finally everything in hand.
I think it is. I think that should
I can
be
feel my energy
quest
level
complete.
starting to drop.
I know. Hideout.
Meet you back at the hideout for some rest?
Just when you think we're done, we've got to head back to the hideout first. I remember how to get there.
General Goro route.
It's just round here, I believe. There's a tree and then a gap. There it is. New Blitz, good morning. How are you? She's not here. Oh, she's there. I wonder where she was. Fish out of water into the frying pan. I like the saying.
Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been restored on Watatsumi Island once more.
How's your energy levels?
Recovering. Slowly, but surely. I should be raring to go before too long. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people. I've improved, but I still get nervous when more than a handful of people are involved. I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time.
You did an admirable job.
Do you think so? To be honest, I'm still a long way off what's expected of a divine priestess. In the past, I was concerned only with winning the war, restoring peace, and making sure everyone could live a happy life. But I realized now that wasn't going far enough. People have all kinds of aspirations, and just as many measures of happiness. I have a long way to go, but that's okay. If I can't make the journey in one giant leap, I'll just have to settle for taking it one small step at a time. In short, I've still got some maturing to do. Could you stay here on Watatsumi Island? To keep me company for a while longer?
That's it. Warrior's dreams like spring grass renewing complete. 60 Prima Gems as well for completing it. I think we did quite well there. It wasn't a bad story mission. It was It was good at the start. It kind of drifted away afterwards. It got a bit slow as we went on. So we still, to unlock the next Archon Quest, we still need to finish Taurus Irakanda's chapter, which is... We're not doing it we're not doing it now. We're just about out of time for today, unfortunately. Where is it? Taurus Irakanda's. So Arataki Ito, what we'll do is we'll unlock that now. So we've got it on there. And that's now in our quest log. The Oni's evil. So we do that one, and then we can continue with the Archon quests. This was the reason we was doing that last one, because we needed to do that one to unlock the next one. When the belly's filled, they return to the task they will deal. So we can't start that now. We are just about out of time for today, but we will quickly, because we leveled up our AR level. We'll go and collect our AR rewards for leveling up to 47. So here we are with Catherine. And I just started a different quest.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Was there something we could help with?
I think we're picking up a quest I didn't realise was here.
Yes. I'm afraid that I have another task that requires your assistance. The Adventurers Guild has recently received a commission directly from the Tenryou Commission. The assignment is both urgent and dangerous. After assessing the assignment, the Guild has concluded that seasoned adventurers
I wanted my rewards.
Naturally, you came to mind.
Just another day on the job for us!
Why can't the Tenryou Commission solve it on their own?
Allow me to explain. The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant
so
for
this
a young
is
Oni by the
the
name of
mission we need to do to unlock the next Archon quest. So this is just the start of it. We obviously haven't got time to do it today. I didn't actually click. I didn't look at it to see we needed to meet the Catherine to unlock it. Otherwise I would have known and probably wouldn't have gone to get rewards.
So he already has quite the reputation on the streets. That said, he has never been caught up in major trouble of any kind. So it came as a surprise to learn that he has recently
this will be the
been
mission we'll be
accused of
doing on the
stealing
next
things,
Genshin Impact stream,
and
depending on what
sometimes even
events are
whisking away
ongoing
the
as well.
people themselves. But it doesn't end there. When the Tenryou Commission dispatched a Doshin to apprehend him, he assaulted the Doshin before making a getaway with his accomplices.
Sounds like a real ruffian.
So let Paimon guess. It's up to us to bring this Oni in. No problemo. This does sound like a job for the Traveler. He'll be back with that Oni in no time.
I have complete confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold a vision, and is the leader of an organization known as the Arataki Gang.
He has a gang, but I have a Paimon.
On second thought, Paimon will leave the fighting to you. The last place Paimon wants to be is in a gang fight.
We are still investigating Arataki Ito's potential motives behind these incidents, as well as his current whereabouts. But please ask around in the streets as well. There will likely be others more familiar with Ito's circumstances than I am, who can provide you with useful information.
Okay, we'll go ask around.
Thank you. I will await your return. Ad Astra Avisask.
Okay, perfect. So, that is the next mission we'll do on the next Genshin Impact stream, as I say, depending on what events are ongoing.
Ad Astra...
Before we do anything else, so this is our Adventure Rank rewards for leveling up to AR 47. There we go, Royal Plume as well there. And that is those gained. As I said, we are out of time for today, I'm afraid. We have managed to do a little bit. I was hoping we would have got more quests done, to be fair, to do with the Archon Quest, but we didn't quite manage it. The story quest can be quite long sometimes. We're ending with 1,188 Prima Gems. We're a little bit short of 10 wishes, so we'll have to hold off on those. There is only 4 days left of the current banners. I don't know if we'll get another 10 wishes in before the banner change, to be fair. So there might be a new banner for our 10 wishes to go on. But that is us done for this morning, I'm afraid. We are out of time. We'll be back live again tomorrow evening. Saturday evening, we're back in Assassin's Creed Valhalla as we look to finish Ivor's story off. There was a new update recently, free to anyone who has the game and has completed it. It ends the story, or adds a little bit more to the ending, and tells you a little bit about Ivor and what's happened to him or her since. Also, there is an extra thing in there where there is memories, and it actually gives you information on the new Assassin's Creed game Mirage. So we'll be seeing a character that's actually in Mirage, I believe, from what I've heard. But we'll be having a look at that tomorrow evening, Saturday evening, 9:30 p.m. GMT. But this is the last morning live stream for this week, I'm afraid. The schedule for next week will go out Sunday, 1 p.m. GMT, as always, and the live stream schedule will also go out on the community post, 8 p.m. GMT. But a massive thank you to all the new subscribers. We are still growing, we're going up and down, to be honest, but it's all good fun, and we continue on. As always, thanks for the likes, the views, the comments, and the conversation. You guys have been incredible. We'll be back next week with more Genshin Impact, but if we don't see you tomorrow night for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, have a good weekend, and keep a lookout for the schedule on Sunday. Thank you all very much. Have fun. Bye-bye.